Still Alive.
A tribute to Pearl Jam.
It's a free show, but you need a ticket. Ask your bartender for an Elysian Space Dust IPA and free tickets at Eddie's Bay Pines, Knockin' Boots, Bourbon on Main, Brulins, and Fergs. The show is 21 and up. New bands with the classic grunge you love. St. Pete Grunge Fest, August 8th at Janus Live. Presented by Elysian Space Dust IPA and 102.5 The Bone, Real Raw Radio. 102.5 The Bone, Real Raw Radio. WHPT, Sarasota, Tampa, St. Pete. And 107.3 WXGL HD2 St. Pete. Live from the WeatherTight Windows studio.
You might want to check this one out.
All right, here we go. Stay right where you are.
Stand by to broadcast.
Okay, people, let's do this.
Now we're ready to roll.
And now, it's JP.
Here we go.
Are you ready?
Well, it is not JP. It's Mike O. With members of the JP show. Monica.
Heyo.
Dizzy.
Oh, wait, Garrett's here? What mic are you on, Garrett? I saw it.
No, you got me.
Three.
You got me.
I saw you light up.
Dizzy,
got me.
he's present.
Yeah, I thought it was being replaced. Usually it's AI, but I was like, oh, just another white guy. It's
Kind of AI. Well, we didn't really know any other way to tell you. So that's why you didn't even get an email. We were just
Yeah.
waiting for you to walk through the doors and go, nope, turn around.
Watch
You
his face when he
said-
gets in here.
You said the other day that you didn't want to do phones anymore. So we brought in our own phone guy.
Well, technically, Johnny B said I shouldn't be doing phones, and I go, well, there's something to that.
Well, guess what? You've been replaced for at least, well, we're here today.
For the next 2 days.
Yeah. So we got Alex, our sacrificial lamb.
All right,
Alex, you got to pull that mic
yeah,
up.
here's the thing.
Like,
We're just gonna,
that's the mic. Yeah, that
you
thing
got to
put-
talk close to it, and then if you want to turn it on, you can do it. I can do it here, but you have a button there that you can turn off for when you do answer the phones. Why are you acting?
This guy doesn't know where the mic
Yeah,
is.
why are
He's
you acting
replacing
all
me.
weird? Are you not?
I
Is
don't
this
know.
brand spanking new for you?
I'm excited. This is the first time I've been in this actual
Get closer to the mic.
Oh, hello.
Yeah,
I
there
don't
you
have my
go.
headphones on.
Which,
It's
another
just
rookie
rookie
move.
move.
It's all good.
Yeah,
Yeah.
rookie move. So I got questions though. So we're gonna do
All right.
this. Monica has a million questions. How old are you?
I 27.
Yeah, to think about that one.
That's
right. It's
weird.
hard.
That you have to. I feel like you're lying.
Oh, well, no, because I too have to think about my age a lot.
Yeah.
So I get that, yeah.
Old
Why don't
people-
I?
I know mine. Yeah, I think when you get old, you just know it.
boomer.
I just don't care about my age. So when people ask me, I go 35. Wait, no, that was like years ago. Wait, how old am I?
I just go
So-
30s.
Yeah. I'm in my
30s.
late 30s. I'll let you know when I hit 40.
Are you in school?
No, I graduated
From where?
University of Tampa.
Okay.
Spartans.
Uh-huh. I'm assuming you played baseball or some nonsense.
I did no sports,
Okay.
actually.
Wait, why would you assume that?
That's what UT. That's what
Nonsense.
UT Tampa does, and it's a whole. They're
Yeah.
all on. They're on Love Island and TikTok and everything else in the world.
Yeah.
So, but then, what made you want to do this?
I did college radio. I really enjoyed that for a while. I did my own
Obviously,
show.
they didn't have a studio because you didn't know
Yeah.
anything was here.
Yeah, they didn't. You
They
didn't bring
did, but it
headphones?
wasn't all this. It was just, here's your little board, here's your little mic, and then congrats, go have fun. That was it.
This like that was like the AAA. This is the majors.
Yeah.
So so you did it in college and thought, hey, I want to do that in real life.
Yeah.
What was your major?
My major was exercise physiology, so like nothing to do with any of this.
He's a personal trainer. So
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
Oh, look at that. Oh.
personal trainer. I might talk to you later.
Yeah.
He also has a podcast.
I do. Shout out Pineapple Radio. Go listen.
That's
Great
the name of the podcast.
You're a swinger?
No.
You said
no.
Pineapple Radio.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah, we picked the name before we knew about all that stuff.
Would you pick when you were 12?
Back in the 70s, I guess, right?
Before I moved down here, you know.
Alex. Sweet little Alex.
Do you know about the
kid.
villages?
Yeah, we didn't know about the villages at that
Okay, all
time.
right. Just watch your loofah placement.
So
Yeah.
what do you talk about on your podcast?
Swinging.
I mean, it goes. I feel like Pineapple says it all.
We went for like the welcome feel for it. That's why we went with the name. But a lot of it's like promo, being on the promo team, the behind the scenes stuff, and just a lot
The
of
real
that.
exciting stuff.
Yeah.
you know?
All the exciting stuff.
Remember when we set up that tent? Yeah, I remember.
Remember how hot it was?
Took two of us. We had to
So-
weight it down.
There's
Basically
other
it,
promo
man.
people from this company on the podcast.
Yep.
Do we know them? Who are they?
You should. We got Aaron, we got David, and we got Ian, all promo team.
I
Anyone?
hate,
Monica
you know what?
knows none of those.
thought you
No,
Yeah.
I
I hate
hate
all of
myself
them.
right now, and here's why. I used to work in promo when I first started in radio, and so I always I used to apparently make it a point to introduce myself to all promo people. Been there, done that, kind of get to know who you are, let you know it gets better if you want it to, the whole spiel.
Now you're too good.
And now, no.
Yeah.
Apparently, I'm
I'm
just
on
wrong.
middays. I'm on prime time.
Now I know
I'm
nobody
full-time.
at all. I'm embarrassed. I'm ashamed and embarrassed.
Well, how often are you going out to weekend
Gigs.
events?
Yeah.
And exactly, that's why.
Yeah.
Back then, you might have been doing it a lot more, or
Yeah.
working weekends, or working wherever
Yeah.
when you would run into them.
see them in the hallway. Yeah.
Right now, you're here at 5 a.m. doing traffic, 6 in the morning, whatever.
Corey making me feel better about being
I'm
a total
trying.
snob.
I
bitch.
started on promo team.
There we
You
go.
work hard enough, you could be. Well, I guess he already is taking my job, but you are going to be the next me. Then there you go.
Just
the
taller.
next me.
You don't have to put that as status. I didn't say less handsome.
I love how I can't even see Gareth. I just hear his voice.
Yeah.
So then you podcasting, you like that part of it. So do you want to be on air? What is your end game here?
Yeah, no, that's the goal. That's the goal to be
Do you
on
have
air.
a
and
music
also-
station you want to go on, or is it this station? Or
I mean, well, I love the Bone. I love 97X, even though 97X.
All the promo kids like
They all
97
love- dude, I
The
don't
music
get
is
it.
great. The
Craziest
events
thing.
are great.
that's why it's still there. That's why it's still a thing, even though it's not.
hanging by a thread.
But it's hanging by our thread. But the kids apparently like to go online and listen to it because that's how they listen to their music now. As I have pull up
The
my
kids.
The kids these days.
I mean, I feel like he's 20, whatever. He could be my kid. I think.
Could he?
I'm a kid.
I mean, if I were,
Hot stepmom porn.
what year were you born?
Yeah.
97.
Oh, you could be my kid. I was,
Listen to what you say. You could be my kid.
I was going to be like, maybe if I was a teen mom. Nope. I was right in my late 20s there. So, yeah.
Yikes.
Well,
Awkward.
welcome to the show,
Anyway,
everyone.
Welcome. Remember your headphones. Remember to get close. You might want to get a mic sock because herpes on that mic, or I don't know that.
Whoa, what's that? What did you say about Gareth there?
AIDS. No, I don't know what's going. Like I just for whatever reason I like the germs. I don't like the germs.
I don't know. I took off somebody's sock off this mic. I don't know who was here last.
It's like
but-
a condom.
Looks like a shower cap.
What? Yeah, it looks like it. Blech. So, yeah, are you training again tomorrow, Alex?
I think it's
Yep,
Spanish.
I'll be here tomorrow.
Bring your headphones.
I will.
There you go.
And get here early.
Yep.
He was
here like
I was
10:30.
here.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
But we had meetings. We literally had to walk in right at 11. So
Okay, I'm sorry.
that's fine.
I'm usually nice.
That one we can't let slide.
I know how it is when it's all like brand spanking new and welcome and honestly you couldn't have fallen into a really cooler group of people. We're really cool here. Like everybody's nice. Nobody's going to be a jerk to you.
Yeah.
He's one of the people that speak out on the Boneheads page, by the way.
Oh, you don't like me.
No, I'm kidding.
He's the admin. Are you kidding?
That's okay. That's fine. That explains everything.
No, I'm kidding about that.
Well, I'm glad you're here.
Alex is great.
Welcome.
He's been asking for a while to get the shot to come in and learn board op or phone screen.
And that's how you do. You
And
got
I-
to stay on them.
And I told him what he needed to do. He needed to do better at his job, which he did. He did do a good job, but just consistent. And then we need more promo people because if I'm going to lose somebody,
Yeah.
potentially, I need someone to replace.
You
them.
kind of get
Good
screwed
point.
in that whole thing, Mike.
All the time, without
Yeah,
Vaseline.
I do feel bad.
Yeah.
Bite the pillow.
I do feel bad for you because, but in ultimate, like I don't know.
That's why you join promos. to
Yeah,
get those
right?
opportunities. Yeah.
Isn't that that's why a lot of us did anyway. It was a nice in. You don't make a lot of money, but you get to meet people and you have
a fun job.
access to stuff.
It's a fun job.
Yeah. Yeah. So, welcome aboard.
Welcome.
So, on a somber note, after we went on that high, I mean, you can't help but think about the people in Texas and the camp.
wow,
full of
yeah.
kids and everything. 82 people dead from the Texas floods, and you wondering just like how something like that happens. Did you know that it rose 20 feet of water in 45 minutes?
Oh my god.
Yeah.
It's terrifying.
And in the middle of the night. So it's like
Wow.
1 o'clock in the morning when it started. So the rescue mission, at least in daylight when a lot of that stuff happens, you have the opportunity. But the people who've responded and stepped into action to try to help, there was a couple of counselors there that are reading stories of just going on, breaking windows so kids could climb out of it. So
I saw
they
this
could get
girl
to,
who she was
safety.
in her teens or something. She was at that camp. I don't know how old they were, but and this is so sad, but she was smart and she did the right thing. But to me, just having to do this made me sad. She said that she realized that they had name tags. She wasn't wearing her name tag, and she said, I instantly put my name tag on because if I didn't make it, they'd be able to identify my body.
Yeah,
Is that the
I heard that story.
saddest
That
thing?
is the saddest thing.
That's what they do when they start evacuating people or whatever, and you don't evacuate. They go, okay, make sure you write all your information on the bottom of your foot, so that way we can at least identify you. Yeah, that is a somber moment right there.
You got to write on the bottom of your foot like Toy Story.
Basically,
like Andy
yeah.
owns me.
Yeah, they
If
start
you find me.
issuing out toe tags. They say go
Wow.
to sleep and make sure you have your toe tag on you.
Yeah.
That's some sad,
So it's
scary.
confirmed 82 people dead right now, still missing a lot of people in that camp and stuff. And you can't, I mean, it was one of those things, that system just sat there and there was nothing, so you talk about weather and stuff. It just like, fronts and low pressure systems, there was nothing moving. It just sat there on top of that area, which is northwest of San Antonio, southwest of Austin. So just, that's a tough one. That's a tough one.
It really is, and it, like you said, I mean, because when it started, the people that they're finding that are dead, the number keeps going up, and I just don't want that number to move anymore. But it's it's still ongoing, and the people are going to still be dealing with that for a long time.
Look, I hope. I mean, we went through it here locally. Granted, not the numbers that they experienced, but the flooding that we had here last year. Just make sure that whatever happens for this hurricane season, and I know everybody. Like Gallows humor is saying, like, well, hopefully nothing happens this year, but be prepared just in case it is. Have your backup plan.
Yeah.
And if you live near a river, especially we saw my daughter got over by Newport Richie, the river downtown. They took on 5 feet of water in their house.
Oh, yeah?
And stuff. Luckily they evacuated and stuff, but have your plan together because when those things come, it's not a pretty sight, man.
And like you said, I can't even believe it's July 7th and knock on wood and no jinx and a million other things. But the fact that there's named storms and stuff have been away. And
Well, Chantel is up in the Carolinas right now.
Yeah.
So
yeah, and apparently they had some flooding
They
from
got some
Chantel,
flooding
but
going
she's
on right now.
dissipating, right?
yeah.
Is Chantel a girl?
Yeah.
I knew a girl in high school named Chantel Struder. So yeah.
Yeah, I've only
Yeah.
known women.
I don't know of a guy named Chantel.
Could be French Canadian guy named Chantel. Chantel.
Oh my
Chantal.
Yeah,
Maybe.
Chantel Beckles. Is my name.
I don't think Ian Beckles kind of fits for him. I don't think he could be a Chantel.
No, Ian, no.
Right now, Ian's listening. He's like, "Don't you call me Chantel?" He's all, "Nope, not me. Nope."
From now on, every time I see him.
He posted, speaking of Ian, he posted something on, I think it was Instagram last night. There was some old footage of him taking out Romanowski on a play to get the Bucks to the touchdown.
I saw that, and how much did I love that? Because
Yeah.
I didn't watch the Bucks back then, so I don't even know him in a creamsicle uni. But man, that's scary.
Yeah, Romo was insane as it is. I mean, he just used to do things like eat glass for real. So I mean, he's insane. So
Why?
that
Wait,
Beckles
why?
took him out.
That is
Yeah.
berserk.
But why though? But was that just like a?
I think if you're a linebacker, you got to be somewhat crazy to begin with because you're getting hit from all different sides.
Yeah.
So, you
why
got to
not-
be a little bit nuts.
you
Why
might as
not
well eat some glass, right? Yeah.
Well, all right, you say that, but how different is the insanity of that versus being an NHL player? I mean, because you're totally eating glass. You're
yeah.
getting your face smushed into the boards.
Yeah, but that's part of the game. You're not just going and be like, you know what I'm going to eat today? Glass.
Nice appetizer.
Yeah.
I'll take that wine glass.
I think in any physical sport, like whether it be rugby or Australian rules football or actual football or hockey, you got to be somewhat insane and psych yourself up for a game to get to that level. You can't just be a nice guy and just go like, I'm going to go play football today. And
Well, right, but I still don't see where eating glass comes into the equation because
Yeah, I
I
don't
would
know how that
never
came- yeah.
eat glass.
he just that was the way he needed to psych himself up.
I guess, yeah. I could see cutting yourself with glass like WWE.
Like a wrestler.
Yeah, but not eating it. 'cause-
I remember the girl that did it on Ripley's Believe It or Not. Do you remember that?
Right.
It was around the time with the guy who could pop his eyes out.
Man.
What? That was such a weird time. And-
That was a bizarre time for TV.
yeah. You remember that?
Ripley's Believe It or Not, she
Yeah.
would pop her eyes out.
It was a TV show, and there was one lady where she could pop her eyes out however many centimeters, and
But were there cords attached?
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Was she
It
a-
was
was
all
she a
still
pug?
connected.
yeah,
Basically.
it popped out maybe 3 or 4 centimeters, but she got in the world record. It was Guinness World Records or something like that. But yeah,
And then a guy beat her 2 years later. And
Yeah.
he's like, I just sneezed one day and it happened. And someone's like, your eye came out. And he goes, I can do it.
Yep.
No.
Do you remember?
Yeah.
Did you ever see that movie, Any Given Sunday?
Of
Yes.
course. Billy
You see
Beat
that
it.
part where the eyeball came out?
Oh,
They
the
poked
field.
the guy's
Yeah,
eyeball
yeah.
out. Yeah.
Little known fact, there's a listener. I don't know if you've ever met him, Matt Storm.
His name sounds familiar.
Big guy.
Yeah.
He was the stunt double for Mad Dog for the linebacker.
Oh, really?
yeah, that's
Yeah.
so great.
All right.
So a little connection with the Boneverse
Yeah,
and
there you go.
Any Given Sunday.
He comes to a lot of our events.
Yeah.
Really? All right.
Yeah.
Was
It's
it
a
big
really
guy,
good movie.
little guy?
Oh, yeah.
Big
He's
guy,
going to
yeah.
be at the Beach Bash. I'm going to show you. He's a big guy.
All right.
He goes, if you ever need security, I go, yeah, get
Actually.
Mad Dog security. That'd be awesome.
There you go. Do you think you're at the point in your fandom and your popularity that you need security?
Me? No, I meant for
Oh
the
my God.
bone. Like the bone, not me.
I'm just asking. I mean, just
Absolutely. not.
No.
Like, no.
No.
Has anyone ever tried messing with you?
What do you mean? Like just
like
coming up?
giving you stuff and
No.
Good.
No.
Good. They would get their ass kicked.
What we
Not by
learned.
me. I would have Corey do it.
What I feel like most of the people that do hate us, when they see us in person, be like, "Oh my god, biggest fan."
We were just talking about that.
Yeah, they do.
Yeah.
They do like they do with Monica. They're like, "Oh my God, can I get a
Yeah.
selfie?" And they're like, "This bitch."
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's
Yeah,
exactly
that's her
what they
selfie.
do.
Yeah.
Corey's working out now, so I don't know if you could tell.
Oh, yeah?
I literally just started working out last
Alex,
week.
working
Corey,
out.
Corey, Alex.
That's the first step.
Yeah.
It's starting.
Is
We
there
got a professional trainer in the corner.
We do. Yeah.
is there a reason? I mean, is there a girl you have your
I've
eye on
been-
and she's all like, oh.
Maybe, but also I've been wanting to for a long while, and everything finally lined up. So I'm going over to Elevate St. Pete, Danielle's
Nice.
gym. So.
Oh yeah, perfect. Well, now are there going to be before and after pics? Because I kind of
Probably not.
we got to know. I got to see this.
Corey's a full body nude.
Yeah.
Corey before and after.
With and without the sock for you.
Centerfold Corey is what they call him now.
There you go.
Yeah.
Does the Bone Beach Bash have anything to do with your wanting to get your body in shape?
No, I've been wanting to for a while,
You're
and
not
I
out of
just
shape though. You're a skinny guy.
right, and I just want to put muscle on or tone
it
or
up,
do
yeah.
whatever. Yeah, just I've gone to the gym before, but I never really knew how to use the machines, or I was just like I would sit there.
No,
It's
it
like,
seems.
what are you?
Right, so like
Same,
I
I
would
You
don't
would just
know
go to the
how.
shake bar and get a shake. I'm gonna get a shake. At
I would
least to
sit
start
down and be
confusing.
like, I have no idea.
I put my legs wrong. Like if your knees are supposed to go this way, I'm facing the wrong way.
So
I
all
don't
I
know
was
how to use
doing
them.
was running and then cycling, and I go,
Yeah.
this is dumb. Why am I paying for the membership when I
Yeah.
don't do anything? So I just started running outside, and then that's all I was doing. And then I've been, like I said, trying to get with Danielle for a while to get this set up, and finally everything kind of lined up recently. So
Good for you. I kind of do want to see before and after, like just your arms or just your legs or something. You don't got to
Right.
do full nude,
yeah,
shirt off,
Just your
we'll see.
glutes.
We'll
She
see.
just wants
Yeah.
to see your glutes.
Yeah, we'll see what happens.
glutes.
But to answer your question,
That's
maybe
butt, right? Huh?
to answer your question originally, maybe.
Oh, so can we?
No, we'll talk later.
Oh no.
Yeah.
Okay, hold on, but you can't say that. And then, so
Yeah, you can't just blow past that on air.
does she listen? So, in which case we can't talk about it. I get it.
Kinda, yes.
Yeah.
Let's just leave it at that.
Do you know her because she's a listener?
Kind of, yes.
Is she as crazy as the last one?
No,
Okay,
no,
okay.
absolutely.
No, it's not that crazy,
No,
right?
Jesus Christ.
I don't know about the last
Good
one.
Lord.
Oh, I do.
You tell about that. Go ahead.
Oh, that's right.
No.
They had a bar crawl.
Yeah,
Chris's
no, it was
bar
all
crawl.
good.
Yeah,
It's
just a
all
little
good.
nuts.
So does it? But I like that. So it didn't scare you off. You're like, okay, one crazy listener. Just because someone listens doesn't mean they're going to be psycho.
Right.
I remember after the pub crawl, that crazy one was texting me. He's like, "Where's Corey? Is he okay? I just need to know if he's okay."
She's texting you.
Please.
This is why I don't give my number.
That's what
Nobody
I said.
Gets my
It's,
number.
Why don't you just text him? He's not answering. I want to make sure he's not dead somewhere. Like, yo, run, Corey,
And now
run.
everything is fine.
Yeah, for sure.
Well, here's
Oh,
to a
Lordy.
better.
Yeah, let's hope.
Are we? Wait, are we doing? Can we
Three
just?
breaks.
No, are we doing?
Dead guy, no.
Oh yeah.
Oh,
I thought you said we weren't doing
I
it.
thought you said
Come on. We can take a vote. Alex, you better vote no. Who
let's-
wants to do it?
Well, all right, let me ask you this question: how do we give away the tickets that we have to a listener? Then
We just say call in 100. What did you
caller
say?
to number
No, we do it.
25.
102.
We do it organically. If something happens where we're talking about something, we're like, okay, best story of this, or someone who knows something. We do it organically.
What if we did Monica 2 truths and a lie? Yeah.
I think you know how much I share?
Yeah, she does share. a
Literally everybody knows literally
There's got to
everything
be
about
one
me.
secret though that you haven't shared that people are just.
I'm not
dying to know.
sharing it now. First of all, JP would kill me.
Right.
Kill me. But second of all,
Why would JP kill you? He ain't here.
Are you telling
That's
me that-
why.
Yeah. Yeah. Saving it for Mike O's show instead of me.
We'll do like know the show. We'll ask some questions about what happened earlier today in the show. If you can answer 2 or 3 right, you get the prize.
There you go.
Nah, I just want to give away something. I just want to seem like a real show.
I like that.
Yeah. Mike go in for JP, Monica, Dizzy, Corey, and Alex.
Good song.
2.5 The Bone.
Are you qualified? Just can't get enough.
You're listening to JP on 102.5 The Bone. 102.5 The Bone, where the Lightning play. We are the official broadcast home of your Tampa Bay Lightning.
John Senning here. I'm obviously not an attorney, but Mo DeWitt is. And you probably already know that if you're injured on the go, just call Mo. Mo and his firm fights for the injured people in Tampa Bay to get them what they deserve. Fighting the insurance companies can seem overwhelming, but that's what Mo does every day. And he's ready to do it for you. No matter what life throws at you, stand up and fight to get what you deserve. And it all starts with one call to Tampa's injury attorney at 866-CALL-MO. Give him a call day or night at 866-CALL-MO. That's 866-CALL-MOE.
Creative Kitchens is having the biggest countertop sale of the summer. Dozens of premium options in stock, up to 90% off retail prices. Prices include custom sizing, delivery, and installation. Visit summerblowouttoday.com to book your appointment and save.
Summer is here, so if you are thinking about selling your home, now is the time. With Mark Spain Real Estate's guaranteed offer, you can sell your home quickly and for maximum value. Hey, it's JP, and you can skip all the hassles of a traditional home sale and sell your home quickly without the stress of showings, open houses, and those costly repairs. Mark Spain Real Estate's guaranteed all-cash offer allows you to sell your home in as little as 21 days and move when you're ready. Go to markspain.com to get a guaranteed offer on your home today and start packing.
I'm Ultima Morgan of Morgan & Morgan. Every time one of my children started driving, it was terrifying. I am quite aware of the dangers being on the road. Thousands of accidents happen across the country. We see it every day. These families' lives will be changed in an instant. We fight for these families as if they were our own. We've become America's largest injury law firm by winning cases just like these. If you've been injured in a car accident, call us.
Injured? Dial Pound Law or visit forthepeople.com for an office near you.
If you're looking to buy a custom engagement ring, you know where to go. That is the Golden Diamond Source. Family owned and trusted for over 40 years, just minutes from anywhere in Tampa Bay. You can stop by the Golden Diamond Source on Olmerton Road and let them make a unique, beautiful ring for your future bride in anybody's price range. And you get to get it done without all that sales pressure. Because at the Golden Diamond Source, they just want to make sure you leave happy and with a great investment in your marriage future. At the Golden Diamond Source, they're not just there for engagement rings, they're a jewelry super center. From birthstones to tennis bracelets to diamond studs, whatever's on your wish list, the Golden Diamond Source can make it happen. And did you know that right now gold is at an all-time high? If you bring in your old jewelry, Steve and Julie Weintraub will buy it and offer the highest trade-in values of the year. It's a perfect time to upgrade what you're not wearing and turn it into something that you'll never want to take off. It only happens at the Golden Diamond Source with the largest selection of jewelry, including men's jewelry. Stop in there for all your jewelry needs and tell them you heard about it on the Mike Kelta Show.
It's Jeff Jr. from Trajan Wealth, and I've got something important to talk to you about, your 401k. If you have changed jobs, there are two very important considerations. You don't want to leave your 401k behind, and you don't want to roll it over into your new company plan without consulting Trajan Wealth first. 401ks will often have limited investments or age-based options. Since companies have to make choices to suit all employees, they may not be suited to you, which could cost you fees and money. When you roll over your 401k into an IRA, you not only keep your money growing tax deferred, but you also gain access to a world of investment options specifically designed for you. Trajan Wealth and our fiduciary advisors have helped thousands, and we can do the same for you. Call Trajan today at 813-550-1000. That's 813-550-1000.
Advisory services offered through Trajan Wealth LLC, an SEC registered investment advisor.
A cat named Mo from Dugarabo Live, prime time, baby, telling you to come out to All American Gunslingers on US 19 in Newport Richey, Saturday, July 26th from 11 a.m. to 7 p.m. because All American Gunslingers is partnering with Lightwing for the first ever indoor drone shoot. Get your chance to shoot an actual drone. This is a ticketed event. Tickets are available now, but get them while they last. Go to aagunslingers.com. All American Gunslingers, your rights, your safety, your freedom, shooting down drones, America.
Medical malpractice and nursing home abuse cases are difficult and the stories are heartbreaking. At Bernetti PA, we fight to make sure your story is heard loud and clear. We know you may not have been ready. Call 1-800-BERNETTI. We're ready. Offices Tampa, Lakeland, Pinellas.
Are you ready to go from looking for a job to landing a career? Hillsborough Community College has the tools to reach your goals. Our fast-track workforce training leads to exciting careers with competitive salaries. You'll find accessible, affordable programs with convenient schedules that fit your needs. Our dynamic learning environment features expert faculty and leadership opportunities. It's time to change your life. At HCC, we'll get you there. Register now at hccfl.edu.
Now, back to Real Raw Radio. Sponsored by Anajar and Levine, accident attorneys. Call 1-800-747-FREE.
That's 1-800-747-3733.
And now, back to JP.
Sorry, I didn't have it queued up.
This is how we do
we go. Did you just dance?
I did a little white man over bike shuffle.
Chair dance?
JP show. Mike O and Corey Cardinal in for JP.
It's all 90s, by the way, for Alex.
There you go.
He's clapping, even though he's never heard the song before in his life.
When this song came out, I don't think he was even in the womb yet or thought of.
No. Oh, no. He might have been a babe. He might have been
What
in
year
this-
was this?
I want to say 90.
like
You know what?
94.
95, 96?
Yeah.
Never mind.
He was just like in the outskirts of the ovaries there before the egg came over into the canal.
Thanks for that biology
There you go.
lesson. Now I'm thinking of his mom's ovaries, so there's that.
Dude, there's some times when Mike goes down these paths of just talking about things and describing things. Jesus Christ.
What?
dude.
What's wrong? It's
Nothing.
a
It's
fact.
just great.
It's just the egg was in the ovaries, probably in the outside shell before it made its way into the
Shell.
tubes. Yeah. How old's your mom, Alex?
Oh no. Why are we asking this question? I don't want to know.
Hey, get on the mic there.
Yeah, get on the mic.
I'm bad. I feel like 65. No,
60?
not 60. No. Like late 50s, late 50s. I don't know exactly.
I mean, she's still alive.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
She lives here
She's
or
not
somewhere
super-
else?
No, she's in New Jersey.
You
Oh,
didn't
New
tell
Jersey.
but you didn't tell her, "Hey, Mom, I'm going to be answering phones on the bone today. Please tune in on the app so you can hear me."
I didn't know what was going on. I was just told, hey, show up, get ready for some fun. And I was like, all right.
Text her.
That's not what we said. We said, hey, by the way, reach out to Alex and make sure he can do phones for us. And Heather was like, yeah, no problem.
Yeah.
No, wait a minute. He
Yeah.
said that he wanted to do it.
Right.
Right.
Oh, yeah.
So, I mean, we're giving him baptism by fire.
Yeah.
Why make it easy?
Makes you
Good
feel
point.
any better.
Now I
Everybody
want him.
had baptized.
Now I want us to do Dead Guy, so he has to experience
Oh,
what I
see,
go through.
that's exactly
Dead
what I
Guy,
wanna do.
Dead Guy,
Let's do
Dead Guy.
and top 10.
Back on Dead Guy board.
Yeah, let's just
Let's
do
do it.
every game.
Every day.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll help you find a dead guy. I'm in.
We'll kill someone.
Yeah, that's
What
we
if it
got
goes
to.
the opposite way? And no offense, I don't know you. I don't mean to be insulting. But what if it goes the opposite way and he can't answer the phones and he's screwing it all up and there's no phone calls at all?
My
for
value
that
just
guy?
went up, baby.
Then you know what I do? I go, hey, let me talk to you real quick, and I take him outside the studio, and then I walk back in,
Put him down. Like,
and then that's his card can't get back here, so
You're gonna
it's all good.
Blow your shot. What is that, Hamilton? Don't miss your shot up.
Shoot your shot, man.
You need to shoot your shot and do well.
Yeah. How was your fourth, Monica?
We're not talking. I haven't forgiven the beach.
We're not talking.
Listen, my 4th of July is the same every year. I go to the beach around, get there like 10 in the morning, stay until 11 or midnight, and it's literally all day. Hot dog eating contest at noon, sun,
Now,
booze.
was there one there on the beach or you were watching Chestnut?
I usually am on the beach until noon, and then I go up to the beach bar and watch it and have a couple drinks and something to eat and then come back. It's an all-day affair. And this year,
Bad?
rain.
Rain.
And that's fine. It's rained before on 4th of July and it stops and then we just go in to the bar and then come back out. Not this year. This year it was sideways hurricane nonsense. And I went to the beach bar, Coconut Charlie's. A lot of fun. A lot of fun. A great place. Great people. Had a blast. The security guard there can...
Really?
Really?
He was being such a jackass. And we had to bring all of our stuff in from the beach, like chairs and towels and stuff, and we put them off to the side on the deck, not inside. And we were huddling inside. He's like, you can't leave that there. I'm like, well, we're not going to, I understand that, but can we just dry off for 5 seconds and then we'll go out and we'll put it in my car or whatever. He's like, I need you to move it right now, move it. And it's, by the way, lightning, like mad out there. And I'm like, I'm not going out there, lightning. And he's like, well, the management's going to yell at me. I said, management's going to yell at you if I die when I go out there to move the stupid chair that nobody's even around. Like, I get it if it's a normal day, but it's pouring rain outside and it's lightning. Oh, that did not like that guy at all. So
the guy probably had a boss who was an a-hole who said, hey, make sure this does happen. And just he was following orders.
Then I understand. So then you say, listen, I get it. It's raining. I have a jackass boss and then it's a totally different thing. His attitude from the get was crap.
They don't teach you congeniality in security guard school.
I don't even need you to kiss my butt. I need you to have some compassion. And you saw us just run in soaking wet. I want to stand here for 5 seconds and try and dry off a bit, and then I'll move it.
Is that what he sounded like?
In my head.
What'd you do on your 4th, Dizzy?
Nothing really. We just hung out, did some fireworks at the house.
Was it
Nicole-
raining?
I saw you almost died.
Yeah, we got ahead of the thing. Nicole set a firework, and she's like, "I'm gonna set the first one." And I guess she's not a pro at setting fireworks because she like stuck it real good in the ground, and she lit it. I go, "I think it's supposed to be like looser." And right as I said that, it just exploded in the front yard, and we were pretty close. It was probably where Monica is. Like we set it off that close, and I'm like, "Yo, you're not allowed touching the other fireworks."
Can't JPP or something.
Yeah,
time out for the rest of the night.
Yeah.
Was it like a firework, or did you guys have like big ass fireworks?
What do you mean?
Was it like a, what do you call it? Like a
like one of the
Go to
single
Galaxy
yeah, it
2,
was
3, 4, bang.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Norm.
It was only one of the howlers, so it wasn't crazy.
Okay.
So that was good. Because
But
if it
even
was
still.
crazy, yeah, it felt crazy to me. It was even weirder because I put the video on my like story. She didn't even flinch when it happened. I was
No,
like,
no,
yo,
she was like, "Yeah, this is
psycho.
this is what happens every single time I set off fireworks. Why are you jumping?"
Where were the girls?
They were at
Hiding.
Pops. They were at a safer spot. We'll
Yeah.
say that. They were at their dad's.
Yeah.
Oh, so you had okay, well that's fun then.
Yeah. So we got to set off our own. Then, got to hang out with Pap and them on the
Nice.
weekend. That's our favorite couple to hang out with.
Really?
I listened to
Pineapple Radio at your place? too?
Yeah, right.
I listened to Mike and Corey on my soggy ride home from the beach in the afternoon I caught the very end of the show.
What day, Friday or something?
On
Friday.
Friday, yeah,
Okay.
on 4th of July. You guys were at Jerry Ohm.
Jerry Olm
Chrysler,
Jeep, Dodge, Ram.
Yes.
That was
On Dale Mabry.
first place I was ever on air.
Really?
Ever. My voice was
Were you
ever
with Sports
on the,
Chicks? Were you with
No.
98.7? What were you with?
I was in promotions for WQYK and
AM or FM?
FM.
Okay.
I did 1010 before that. Or no, after that. But no, so Dave McKay, R.I.P.
R.I.P.
Did
Great
the
guy.
R.I.P.
Yes, and he from Buffalo as well. He
Is he really? Did
yeah.
not know.
Mm-hmm. And he did the afternoon drive at the time solo, and whenever his whole deal was if there's a promo team out there somewhere, he always wanted them to call in, and then he would just mess with us, right? Because most people are nervous,
Right.
and they're all like stuttering and whatever, and he'd record the whole conversation and then play it back where you just sound like an idiot, but you're supposed to be like, okay, we're at Jerry Ohm Dodge, they've got this sale and that sale or whatever. And so that's what he was used to. And so I was with 2 other people, and they're like, you do the call in, because I was new. You do it. I'm not doing it, because they were afraid he was going to make them sound like crap. So I did it. I'm like, okay, what do I have to be afraid of?
Right.
Whatever. And so he answers the phone, and most people didn't realize he was recording when he answered the phone. They're like, okay, you ready? And he'd put that stuff on there. Anyway, so I was like, hey, we're at Jerry Ohm, and I was just doing my thing. He's like, oh, at the very end of it, I'm like, what? He's like, well, you weren't supposed to be good at this. I was supposed to be making fun of you. I'm like, well, it's how hard is it to say where we are and what time we'll leave? And so anyway, so he didn't bust my balls for that. So then it was the first time I was ever on the air.
That's great.
WQYK 99.5.
There you go, and the rest is history.
Well,
John Senning and I did that to one of the promo girls randomly. He was like, they were going out to do something, and he was like, do you have her number? Call her up. We'll call her up right now live on air and just mess with her and be like, oh, did they not tell you that you have to do call-ins? And he made her talk for like 2 or 3 minutes, and he was like, it's got to be a 30-second thing. We'll time you. I'll let you know when you're done. And she just kept going, and when she would stop, he was like, all right, just a little bit more, if you could, like 10 more seconds. And she would, and then poor Brian. And he goes, is there anybody else out there with you? And Ashley was like, Brian's here. And he goes,
oh, no.
perfect. Hands it to Brian, and Brian was just like, what?
Yeah.
And did exactly what you were looking for. It just failed. And Cindy was like, that's all we needed. Thank you, guys.
And I get the fun, and I guess it is. But Brian's shy in like life.
Yeah.
Like that was the last thing he probably
Brian
wanted to
can't
do.
hear either.
That's another thing. Yeah.
Yeah, he might not have understood what he was supposed to be doing.
There's times I've walked by him in the hallway. Hey, Brian, how you doing? And he keeps walking by. It's like, all right.
Yeah.
Brian!
I always do that. I always get a little louder.
You just wave.
Yeah, wave. Maybe. Line 1 is in agreement with you, Monica. If he's still there. Chris?
Yeah, hey, guys. I want to say I'm a gig driver, so I'm in my car delivering all day, and I would say the absolute worst part of my day is going up to any place where there's a gate and a security guard. All of them literally act like they're guarding the Berlin Wall and it's 1987. Like all of them. I'm bringing packages to old people, and you think I'm bringing a bomb on a plane? Like, calm down, bro.
I get they have a
It's
job to do,
ridiculous.
but you can do it with a better attitude. I don't expect you to be like jolly and silly, but there's a way to say things, and sometimes.
Yeah, I mean, do you really? Oh, sorry about that. If you're hiring someone for security, you're not hiring them to be nice folks,
Right. No.
And to be polite.
I understand,
and to be
but
congenial.
my whole
congenial.
thing was the circumstances. Like, I get if this was a sunny day and there were a lot of people and everybody was going crazy and the chairs were in the way or whatever, I completely you're 1,000% right. But given the circumstances of us dragging our soggy asses, trying to get dry, and we left it off to the side where there's nobody even walking by, it's not hurting anybody. It's literally sitting on the deck on the side. And I even said to him, absolutely, let me just dry off for a second. I will go get it. You need to go get it now. No, now you're just being a jackass. It's bothering nobody.
Well, I do get from their point of view because they're not
Liability.
hired.
They're thinking if like somebody trips over it, then all of a sudden.
But there was no one out there because it was pouring. And I even said to him, I said, I understand you have a job to do. I said, but consider these unique circumstances. This is not the usual This is, have some compassion. And that's what my friend said. She's like, you don't have any compassion, do you? She got in his face.
What friend was it?
A friend.
Name?
No.
No. Her name was No.
You know her, and she feels like you're already mad at her, so I don't want to.
Who's Chevette?
Well, the fact that you said the name right away
Immediately
might have something to it.
I don't know why she feels that way. I've never been nothing but nice and return
That's
her
what I
text
said. I said maybe you're being a little
DMs.
paranoid. Maybe.
When someone says that you didn't text me back, it's just realized. I'm not saying this to be a jerk or a dick or to feel full of. I get about 70 different text messages a day asking me for about 50 different things.
Yeah.
It's hard to keep track. So I say, email me if you really want some. Email. That's the best thing.
And
not
that's fair.
not people out there in the listening audience, but people who text me. It's just like email me. It's so much easier to keep up with.
Yeah, you say that to me when I'm like, and I don't think I text you at all.
And then it's the very not so subtle hints on like DMs and stuff. Just like out with it, man.
Right.
Just don't say hi, how you doing, hope all is well. Just like tell me what you want.
I hope this
This
DM
is what I
finds you.
need.
Yeah, cut
Can
to
you
the
get
chase,
it to me
damn
or
it.
not?
It's not like you don't know that they're going to
Yeah,
ask.
I mean, like if I haven't heard from you, it like goes since the last time you asked for something. Right? That's the way it is, though. I mean, I never hear from them unless they want something.
Yeah.
So
So
to me,
true.
I'm conditioned. Like if I see that name, it's not so like, hey, let's meet up for drinks later, or hey, let's do this, or hey, it's hey, I need something.
And that's why I don't ask, because
Yeah.
I don't want to be that
But it's
person.
different.
Who
You
asks.
work here.
Yes.
It's one of the, we don't pay you, so we might as well give you free stuff.
Facts are facts.
I see certain names and I go, all right, what shows were just announced? Because this is probably why they're reaching out.
So, this past weekend, we'll talk about it more in the next break. The Black Sabbath Ozzy Osbourne tribute. So,
Oh, yeah.
Steven Tyler got up there and sang, which remember, Aerosmith canceled their whole tour after announcing it, going on sale, and then like a year later saying like, we can't do it. Adios, we're done. So Steven Tyler gets up and sing like 3 songs, and now there's rumors running rampant that Aerosmith's going to redo a new tour, a farewell tour, or peace out or whatever. They got to call it something different because they don't want to. They already refunded all the money. So I guarantee you, there's gonna be people as soon as they announce tour. Hey man, I won ticket. Like it's a different tour.
Yeah.
It doesn't happen.
They don't get that.
But it didn't even get that far. Where someone DM'd me, it's like, hey, I saw Steven Tyler on with Ozzy and everything. I got first dibs on tickets when they announce it. And there was 86 different things I wanted to say in reply, and I just deleted it. It's just like it was so much easier.
I can't imagine the life that Mike O lives in regards to that, because people listen. I understand, and I'm one of I've asked for tickets. You know what I mean? I'm not like saying that I haven't, but I can't imagine just being inundated, and then you have to be like the keeper, the gatekeeper. You have to be the one who says no or yes.
But there's people.
I don't want to.
And God bless them. There's people like, oh, my daughter's a big fan of 21 Pilots. I could really use 4 tickets. You and 50,000 other people could use. I mean, these are people that didn't win. They just come right out and they'll email me about it.
They're just bypassing the contest altogether.
And I even say to Corey, it's like, why do we do contests on air for to try to increase ratings when people just email me? There's no benefit. I get nothing out of it.
Yeah.
There's nothing in it for me. Although this guy did cleverly on Saturday go, I work at True Leave. What do you need?
Oh, nice.
I don't partake, but I thought that was brilliant. So you,
Yeah.
sir, could get something next
DM Dizzy from Air.
I already called Dizzle.
I'll be your
on that one.
middleman.
That's the whole thing. If you could take care of one of my peeps, then I'm good with that. I don't need anything. I'm good.
I like how you just know. I don't ask, but you just know. You're like, if when Bare Naked Ladies comes to town, you're aware.
When it's a
Michael
lame-ass
Franti-
90s band, I know you're into it.
There
Whether
it
it's
is.
Goo Goo Dolls, Bare Naked Ladies,
Boom and
Michael
boom.
Franti.
There we go. All of those.
That's a
Mark
great
all the
point
time.
because randomly Mike was like, "You want to go see Missy Elliott?" I was like, "When?" He goes, "Like next month." I go, "Yeah."
I
didn't even know she was
too.
here, gonna be in town.
I mean, I know if it's lame-ass 90s band, it's you. If
Yes.
it's rappers that are dried up, it's you.
Yep, that's
And
true.
then
That's true.
Corey, I know if it's like dirt rock.
Hell yeah, bro.
Yeah, he's got Disturbed on his arm. How not to tell that?
Dude, I can't wait till next
Totally.
one.
Oh boy, we got
You do have it all together
Yeah,
then.
pretty much so.
You know
Those Chevette.
Oh.
Uh-oh.
We don't have time for her.
Clear her name. Yeah, we don't have time. We got to take
Are
a
we
break.
not? Or we do have to take a break.
Take a break. It's Michael and Corey for JP, Monica, and Dizzy, 102.5 The Bone.
Oh, sorry.
You're listening to JP on 102.5 The Bone. Breaking summer news. All the rooms at the Sky Beach Resort for the Bone Summer Beach Bash are completely sold out. But good news, you can still come out and party for free. Neutral presents the Bone Summer Beach Bash, an entire weekend of awesome events and hanging out with all your favorite people from the Bone. Plus, it's absolutely free to get in. It's all happening July 18th through the 20th at the beautiful Sky Beach Resort in St. Pete, a bayfront oasis with a private beach at the southernmost tip of St. Petersburg in the Skyway District. No matter what you do, don't miss the Bone Summer Beach Bash, presented by Neutral and 102.5 The Bone. Special thanks to attorney Patrick Smith, The Brisket Shop, and Wild Fork.
At Jerry Olm CDJR, you pay what we pay with employee pricing during the Make This the Summer sales event. Get new cars with 0 down, 0% APR, and no payments for 90 days at the #1 Ram dealer in the U.S. Tampa is Olm Country. Online at jerryolm.com. Call 1-800-210-6286 for complete details.
Summer is here, and it's time to get your backyard ready where you always wanted it to be. From custom patios and pavers to upgraded driveways, Waterman Properties is your go-to for bringing your summer vision to life. Whether you're remodeling, rebuilding, or repairing from a storm, Waterman Properties handles everything from demolition to install with expert care and zero runaround. Visit watermanproperties.net or call 813-715-7383. It's Waterman Properties. Your vision is their mission. Hit them up today and tell them Mike Calta sent you.
International Diamond Center's values are so compelling, it's not unusual to see people here that are not local.
Every day, we have people that drive an hour and a half, even 2 hours.
IDC owner Keith LeClaire.
People are willing to drive because they've heard it's not a typical jewelry store.
For example, did you know IDC has one of the largest selections of luxury pre-owned Rolexes in America? Thousands of hard-to-find Rolex watches, Submariners, Daytonas, Pepsis, Batmans, all in perfect condition.
We scour the world to find only the most pristine, super clean watches. We only carry the creme de la creme.
And like everything else at IDC, these watches are at a price that's guaranteed to give you maximum value.
We price them to win the customer, not lose a customer.
International Diamond Center for pre-owned Rolexes, exquisite rare diamonds, premium designer jewelry, and exceptional white glove service.
You're going to want to come to IDC. It's worth the drive.
International Diamond Center, Tampa, Clearwater, Lakeland, and Sarasota, and online at shopidc.com.
Hey, it's Galvin here for ArborWise Tree Service. ArborWise is a professional tree care service right here in St. Petersburg, Florida, specializing in both residential and commercial tree care. They've been serving the Tampa Bay area for over 15 years, and they're family owned and operated. Whether you need tree trimming, tree removal, air spading, or tree evaluation, ArborWise can give you a free estimate and consultation. With state-of-the-art equipment, no job is too big or too small. Check them out online at arborwisetreeservices.com or call for your free estimate today, 727-481-8081.
I'm Ultima Morgan of Morgan & Morgan. Every time one of my children started driving, it was terrifying. Thousands of accidents happen across the country. We see it every day. If you've been injured in a car accident, call us.
Dial #law or visit forthepeople.com for an office near you.
It's officially time for Zero Res Services annual summer sale. Take advantage and get 15% off all cleaning services. That's 15% off carpet, air ducts, area rugs, and more. Mention my name, Galvin, to secure this deal today or book online at ZeroResTampaBay.com.
Oh, hi there. This is Attorney Patrick Smith inviting you to tune into The Bone this Saturday and every Saturday from 8 to 9 a.m. for the Attorney Patrick Smith Show, where you can get all of your legal questions answered. So tune in this Saturday from 8 to 9 a.m. right here on The Bone for the Attorney Patrick Smith Show.
While retinitis pigmentosa takes Mark's vision, his family gives him hope, whether at the family business or at home with his wife and sons. He knows he's not fighting alone. For 50 years, the Foundation Fighting Blindness has funded research into treatments and cures for blinding retinal diseases, providing hope to people with vision loss. And for Mark, winning the fight means being there for his family. The Foundation Fighting Blindness. Together, we're winning. Help us end blinding diseases at fightingblindness.org.
Ever find a deal so good you think, should I tell my friends or keep it to myself? That's Kohl's Summer Cyber Deals. Styles for sunny days, home favorites for your space, and more. All at prices you'll love. Plus, earn Kohl's Cash. Discover new deals daily and get free shipping. These deals are too good not to share. Once you've stocked up first. Shop Kohl's Summer Cyber Deals now. Select styles, some exclusions apply. Offers end July 10th. See store or Kohls.com for details.
Download the free Bone app to listen to us anywhere. Sponsored by Mark Spain Real Estate. Get your guaranteed offer at markspain.com. And now, back to JP.
Mike O, Corey Cardinal, in for JP. It takes two of us to fill in for one JP. Dizzy and Monica. We got Alex training for his first day inside the studio on phones. And I decided during the break we are going to do Dead Guy after all later on.
Well,
By the way, I hate this freaking song.
Oh, it's on. It's
No,
on.
you
You don't
keep-
like it? I
Marcus,
don't
I
like
hate
it.
it. You could
What?
keep-
Nope.
For some reason.
Why?
So I was in rock radio. I worked at the 98 Rock back in the day. And when the whole grunge thing came over, this song was one of them that came out. And that stupid video with the kid, the stupid
Yeah, the
Bumblebee.
That was that. I'll give you the annoying Bumblebee chick. That was. I don't know what that was.
Yeah. And then wasn't the guy's name Shannon?
Yeah, I think his last name.
Hoon
No, his
or
first
something like that?
Yeah.
Shannon Hoon?
Yeah.
Well, no guy should be named Shannon.
Well, that's not
Agreed.
true. I went to school with a guy named Shannon Kelly.
I was married to a Shannon.
Oh, that
so just
sucks.
So you know.
Two girl names?
Yeah, his first
Shannon-
name was
oh,
Shannon. His
God.
last name was Kelly.
That does suck.
And I always remember that because he was Irish.
No,
and
I was going to say no S.
I don't
Three
do
for three.
I don't do, but he also didn't drink. He
Oh,
not because he was
That guy's a total loser.
What a dork.
Shannon Kelly, Irish, doesn't drink.
Shannon the dork ass Kelly.
Yeah,
Get the
he's-
hell out of
he
here.
was probably he was super short and very pale.
I mean, yeah,
I would
the
just,
Irish.
Yeah, just
So
give up
every
on life.
Irishman, yeah.
Yeah, right?
Yeah.
What music do you think of when you think of like Mike Olivero's taste?
I think of I think of Metallica. I think
Yeah.
of that realm.
I thought of like Johnny Cash and stuff like that. You know?
Okay.
So funny you mentioned that. So growing up, my parents listened to a lot of different things. So we were listening. I mean, I grew up in the 60s and 70s. So my mom was into the whole Motown thing, and my dad what's his name? Buddy Guy and B.B. King and stuff. So a lot of blues and, Motown. And then my music taste just evolved to everything.
Yeah.
But I just started listening to Johnny Cash. I never was a Johnny.
Oh, get out.
That's weird to me, yeah, because I would have thought you were 100% Johnny Cash.
Yeah.
So I went and listened to Folsom Prison Blues, which, I mean, great song, but that whole album and stuff that was on. So, yeah, I just started getting into him. A little bit of Hank Jr. just to see what he's about and stuff. And Brantley Gilbert's a big one now that I listen to a lot. He's pretty cool.
I can see country to a certain degree, yeah.
Rocking country.
Rocking
Yeah,
country.
yeah,
Brantley
like
Gilbert
old, like
is badass.
90s or
But then on the other hand, I mean, I've seen Billy Joel. I've seen Billy Joel like 25 times. I've seen Elton John probably.
I need to see
times.
Billy Joel.
I've seen Barbara Streisand. I've seen them all.
So can I ask you now that it's not an option at all? So then when Billy Joel does go, that I don't have to ask you.
I'll be sad. I mean, so my senior year in high school, way back when.
He didn't get it.
No, he didn't get it.
She was asking for tickets.
Yeah. Me and Corey just looked at each other
Immediately,
and
he was like,
shook our heads suddenly.
Because that reminds me of high school.
I don't think he's gonna. I don't think he's gonna tour again. I don't think he's gonna tour again.
I missed
I
my
think he's
chance.
done.
That sucks.
Yeah, if you haven't seen it, it's a predictable show. It's a good show, but
But there's literally every good song. Like there's not going to be except for Down Easter Alexa, whatever that.
that song's depressing. That's when you go up and get some beer.
Yeah. Other than that, if he sings he can sing a million other songs and they're all good.
I couldn't think of a concert that I would want to be at least. Like, then
But go see Falling in Reverse. That'll be really.
I mean,
good
I'm
for
going
you.
to.
Yeah, I know you are.
I will be there.
What if I don't get you tickets? Will you still go?
I'll find a way in.
Okay, there you
I would not. Yeah,
I wouldn't do that to you.
Yeah, I would like to not have to find a way in, but I'll find a way in.
Mike made a good point last week that I had never thought of when he was like asking me like, "Oh, what shows are coming up you want to see?" And I go, "I don't know. It's not really that many people." And he goes, "Well, what people do you think you should see just because you could check it off?"
Right.
Like bucket list thing. I go,
Yeah.
I never really thought of that. But like the idea of like going to see someone just so you could be like, I got to see them live. You know?
I saw Elton John, and that is, I don't need to see Billy Joel. Like I would, if you were to say, hey, they're both playing on the same night, you have to see one or the other. I would
go
choose.
Billy Joel.
I would choose Elton John.
They played over at when it was Old Tampa Stadium.
Okay.
They played at Amalie Arena.
Yeah.
So
I just every time I hear Billy Joel, like I'm sure I know some of his songs. I would say 80% of the time I'd sit there and be like, I mean, what the hell? What am I going to do next? Like, I would just be sitting there.
It's a good time. It's a good night of hits, and everybody's dancing. And
I just feel like
getting
it's
into
so mellow. Yeah, it's not like angry Metallica where everybody's going to be, angry.
Metallica gets a bad rap. It was not an angry crowd. That was a happy crowd.
Was
They were
JP
happy.
there?
JP was there with me. He had to go sit down halfway through it. It was cold.
He said it. Yeah, he
I'm
said
there in the
it.
mosh pit. I'm in it like nobody's moshing, but he's still in the pit.
Yeah. I look over, he's in the handicap section waving at us. He's like, you guys want to come over and sit down? We were like, no, we're good. We're good standing. Thank
What
you.
it be my friend Myrtle I'm sitting next to? Come over. Come meet the girl.
I think he was really hurting. What, his knees or his back?
It
or
was his back. Yeah.
His
And
back.
To be honest, like my son had to sit down. My son was sitting down right before JP did too. Yeah, I go 2 old men that I'm at this Metallica show with.
That's me with my knees. If I go see a movie for too long and I sit the wrong way, my knee will hurt and I have to like get up and stand up during the movie. Getting old sucks.
It does.
Is it now? There's 2 Jeffs up there, Alex.
Oh.
It was the one Jeff who we talked to earlier. Or is that a new Jeff?
Oh, so you have to move the mouse so we can see. There we go.
Yeah. All right. So line one wants to talk to Dizzy. Jeff.
Dizzy for president. My name's Jeff.
Thank you, brother.
Oh yeah.
That's my fan base. That's my fan base.
There you
guys.
go.
In case you were wondering.
There you go.
Is that what happens when like if you answer the phone rings and then that's what you hear?
Yeah, I guess.
Let's go to the other Jeff.
Line
Concert
3.
talk. Line 3. Jeff.
Hey, how you doing?
Yeah,
This
what's
is
going on,
Jeff.
man?
Well, I saw Billy Joel in the Philippines on a USO tour in 1991. And I thought he put on an awesome concert.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The two concerts that are far above him, I saw Journey twice with Steve Perry.
Oh, okay. All right, cool. All right. Very cool.
And I've seen Tina Turner. I grew up in Detroit.
All right.
So I saw Tina Turner. I've seen all the good concerts, especially in the 80s.
All right, Jeff.
Very cool. Thanks, Jeff.
Yeah.
I've never seen Tina Turner.
Right.
I wish I would have. One of the great, and this is one of those like when you're in that realm, you think like, oh, they're going to tour forever. The Police.
Right.
So the Police back in the 80s saw them it was a Synchronicity tour. It's like, oh man, it's great. I'm going to get to see them. They played down the Orange Bowl in Miami. Then I'm going like, they'll probably be touring the next 20 years. That's the first and only time I saw them.
I feel like I would be more willing to see Billy Joel if I was like 10 years older. I feel like I'm outside of his
Yeah.
whatever.
I can see that.
Yeah, I feel like if I want to see him perform, it has to be like a Strawberry Festival where I
Right.
can go,
What?
Yeah, I'm just hanging out. You know what I mean?
Strawberry Festival.
But then I mean that kind of atmosphere. I don't want to go to Amalie and sit down and watch this where I don't feel like it would make a difference if you're up close or far. You know what I mean?
Right.
It wouldn't. And I understand what you're saying because there are concerts, like especially at the Amp. Like I actually kind of like it in the lawn sometimes because if I don't have to be like, I don't.
With the commoners up close.
Right. You're saying Billy Joel is the leader of
No.
like background music?
No, I would want to. I don't need to be in the front row and
Gotcha,
see him.
gotcha.
You know what? As long
That's
as
what I
he's
was saying.
singing
Yeah, same.
the music.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah. I think you guys are shortchanging Billy Joel.
I think.
Well, I think he's a
He
talent
sold
for
out
sure.
Raymond James Stadium with Sting for crying out loud.
Do I want to sit for an hour and listen to him play? No.
Taylor Swift sold it out 5 nights in a row.
That's because her fans are lunatics.
Both can exist at the same time. I think.
Right.
I think.
And I would stay far away from both of those.
You wouldn't go see Taylor Swift if you got a free ticket, didn't have to pay the $300-400 bucks. You wouldn't go to see her?
No,
I don't think
I would.
so.
I got
think
free
she's a
Beyonce
phenomenon.
tickets. That was like my first gig was Beyonce.
Yeah.
It was like the Lemonade tour, and it was on my birthday. And Tyson was like, "You want to go see her? Here's tickets." I go, I'm good.
Really?
Yeah, and it was. I kind of regret it in the sense that I couldn't just check it out. Be like, oh, I saw Beyonce perform live. But like, my fiance at the time was in Canada, so I was like, who am I gonna go with?
Right.
You know, my sister doesn't want to see this. My mom doesn't, so I'm just gonna go home.
Just go in there and stand for a little bit and then head out. Like you said, you could see. Like, I'm glad I saw Prince. Prince was here at
About 97, 98.
Yeah.
Over at Amelie.
No, it was after that. It was at it was Ice Palace or whatever at the
Ice
time.
Palace, yeah.
But it wasn't. I wasn't here. It was after I moved here. I moved here in 99. So it had to have been after that. And I was working promo. It must have been the early 2003.
Okay.
2004 maybe. And I'm so glad I did
Right.
because I'm a huge fan and there's not a chance to anymore. And then I saw George Michael when he was with Wham, and then I saw George Michael separate, and that was when he was.
See, I missed out on George Michael. I didn't get to see him. I did see Beyonce technically when she was with Destiny's Child. They played Guavaween of all things.
That's weird.
Hell yeah. For the bar stage. And then
Beyonce played Guavaween?
with Destiny's Child.
Yeah,
They opened for Billy Joel.
How come I saw stupid Lou Bega at
Lou
Guavaween?
Bega. 1, 2, 3, 4,
Yeah,
5.
he sang that same song like 5 different times, and you get to see Beyonce?
Yeah,
That
well,
doesn't
she's
feel
with
right.
Destiny. Again, they were just starting out,
Yeah,
so it wasn't
yeah.
like they were big.
Beyonce wasn't a thing at the time.
Yeah, and then we had Taylor Swift over at the pier for 4th of July when I was at US 1035, and she was just up and coming. She sat in my office for like 2 hours one day while I was in meetings.
Taylor Swift?
Yeah, because she had to go do a lot of stuff for. She had like a lot of record and radio station calls to make, and I was going to meetings. They go, "We need a place where I go use my office." Had no idea who she was at the
Oh, my
time.
God.
If I knew that, I would have sold the chair. This is the chair Taylor Swift
Yeah.
for 2 hours.
That's funny.
On eBay and stuff.
When I went to that Beyonce thing, we had to go run inside Raymond James, so I got to see her perform during sound check.
There you go.
Before we went in, though, they're like, "Give us all your cell phones." We're like, "What?"
What?
Because she was doing sound check, so I guess they want us recording.
Yeah.
And
Oh,
her
okay.
and like she was just in sweats and stuff. And I give him my phone. He goes, "Okay, but that's your work phone. Where's your personal phone?" I go, "That's my personal phone. Look at the photo. That's me of it." But he made me like he patted us down and like
Really?
looked for the phones and everything. He's like, "All right, you're good to go."
I
I'm
work in
like,
promotions. Do you think you have like an
That's
official
what I
work
thought.
phone?
What are you talking about, bro?
Do they still? No, I was going to say to Alex, these are some cool perks of working promo. Do they still? You don't. That's not a thing anymore.
Not anymore, man. So ever since
That used to be a
artists
perk.
charge
That's
for
one of my
things,
favorite perks.
Yeah, glory days.
yeah, ever since artists started charging for these things, or like the record companies don't have the influence that they have anymore, those things went away. A lot of those things came through the record companies, so meet and greets, or sound check parties, or
Yeah.
sit on stage with the band. Those things are so few and far between. I'm lucky that the beginning of my career was like maybe the wind down for like 15 years, those first 15 years on radio, where all those things started going away, and now it's like forget about it.
So and working in promotions like you do, so you saw the heyday, and then you saw like it is now.
Yeah. I say it now.
that's a shame.
And there were so many experiences that I was lucky to go to and be a part of. And I'm not
Yeah.
saying it to brag, but it's like they'll never happen again. I mean, I was backstage at the Grammys twice.
Oh, that's so cool.
You know,
That's dope.
I was as close as I am to Dizzy to Paul McCartney talking
Oh, my
to him and
God.
stuff like that. But again, there's no such thing as selfies with like, a Nikon camera.
Yeah.
It didn't even think about it. But yeah, fun stuff. Fun stuff. The times they are changing.
I think they're done changed, sir.
Maybe they'll come back. Everything's like an accordion, right?
That's true.
Yeah, we talk about a lot about how it's a pendulum. Like it
Yeah.
goes all the way here and it goes all the way there.
Young MC was at a broadcast with him once.
Really?
Yeah.
Was he nice or was he a jerk? I heard
No,
a
he's
jerk.
very cool.
Okay.
So, very cool. You're a coach.
Yep.
Right? You ever have any parents get into it during the games while you're coaching?
Oh yeah, of course.
Something happened at the major league level that I thought was pretty funny. I just found out about it. We'll talk about that next. Mike O. Corey here for JP, Monica and Dizzy. And Alex, the phone screen. 102.5 The Bone.
Start gawking, sits down next to you and starts talking. Says she wanna dance cause she likes the groove. So come on, fatso, and just bust the move.
You're listening to JP on 102.5 The Bone. Did you miss the Mike Calta show today?
And then she moves to Florida and joins a radio show.
Next thing you know, she's dating black dudes.
Yeah.
Wearing VR headsets.
Yeah.
I don't wear that. them.
She moves away to the other side of the country.
Trying to get Ashley and Blaine in a four-way 4G.
It's not.
Finds a bunch of jerks that work on the radio.
Yeah.
You guys are a bunch of jerks.
Listen to the Mike Calta Show every weekday morning at 6 a.m. on The Bone. Or anytime with the full show replay on the free 102.5 The Bone app.
Involved in a car accident? We understand the pressure you're under. Call Farah and Farah, Tampa.
Hurt in a slip and fall? Take back control of your life. Call Anajar and Levine Accident Attorneys at 1-800-747-FREE.
What's up, Bone listeners? It's Captain Zach. Are you looking for more power? Check out my friends at LBP. Whether you're boating, taking a cruise on the golf cart, my friends at Lithium Battery Power have the innovative technology to give that to you. Check them out at lithiumbatterypower.com or call 727-223-9831. Lithium Battery Power. Longer life, more power.
Summer is upon us. That means trips to the beach and sometimes a dirty car. That's why you need to think about a trip to Bubble Down Car Wash, where you can get the unlimited plan, go through as many times as you need to keep your car clean this summer. You'll have the cleanest car in town every time you bubble down.
Summer is here, and so is the Buffalo Shrimp Special at Hooters. 10 crispy shrimp tossed in your favorite sauce, served with fries, all at a special price. 11 locations in Tampa Bay. Go to originalhooters.com for one near you.
Weather type Mike, can you tell us why hurricane-resistant windows are so expensive and why they are worth the price?
Now, are they pricey? Yes. But so is replacing your roof and your living room and your collection of signed Lightning jerseys after the storm blows through. It's an investment in your home's safety, value, and energy efficiency. Plus, they can lower your insurance premium, and trust me, the only thing I've seen drop faster than my deductible after installing them is my willpower in front of a cookie.
I mean, it's logical if you think about it. When has cheaper really ever been the better option when it comes to protecting anything? We've all been through it, days or sometimes hours before a hurricane hits Tampa Bay, struggling and scrambling to get shutters up, plywood. Why do all that when you could simply call WeatherTight Windows and be prepared all year long? Call WeatherTight Windows today and get your home protected now.
WeatherTightWindows.com. WeatherTight Windows.
This is the story of the one. As a lineman, he does whatever it takes to keep the power on in his community. And he wants a partner like Grainger who does the same. Grainger offers the professional-grade products he needs, from voltage detectors to harnesses to hard hats, plus fast, dependable delivery, so he can rise to every challenge. Call 1-800-GRAINGER, click Grainger.com, or just stop by. Grainger, for the ones who get it done.
Career changers, including veterans and active duty service members. Your transition starts here. Go from GI to IT in a matter of months. Become a certified cyber warrior with training at My Computer Career. Cybersecurity specialists are in high demand, offering IT pros great opportunities and a rewarding lifestyle while protecting our people, liberty, and treasured institutions from cyber threats. Deploy your career in IT today at mycomputercareer.edu/CWP, an elite CompTIA certification partner.
VA education benefits are available to those who qualify.
102.5 The Bone. Real Raw Radio. WHPT, Sarasota, Tampa, St. Pete. And 107.3 WXGL HD2 St. Pete. Live from the WeatherTight Windows studio.
Guys, if I could just have your attention.
Let's go! Turn it on now!
You might want to check this one out.
All right, here we go! Stay right where you are.
Stand by to broadcast.
Okay, people, let's do this.
Now we're ready to roll.
And now, it's JP.
Here we go.
Are you ready?
And 102.5 The Bone. JP Show.
Right now, in my mind, JP is just sunning somewhere in one of the beautiful Amalfi Coast areas there in Italy. Probably in his banana hammock.
Ew. Like, he's wearing a banana hammock?
Yeah, probably. Or what if it was a hammock? It was just yellow, and it could be a banana hammock.
He did say that he, like, on certain times, he's, like, when he's been, somewhere overseas or whatever, he's worn a banana hammock. He also said he did a nude place one time. So
Nude beach?
Yeah. So
I could see JP do. Not that I want to see, but I could see JP just
He
going with
pictures
the
it
flow.
all the time, is what he's saying.
Yeah, sure. Why not? I'm
Not-
confident
no
in my
judgment.
masculinity. I could see JP naked. No problem.
I don't ever want to in my life ever. I want to live my whole life without ever seeing that. No offense.
Have you
We don't
ever
believe
come
that.
close to seeing another coworker naked?
Kind of. But I don't know how. They're in the old building like a long time ago when I first started.
They just had showers, and Tom Rivers was just getting everybody and soaping them down.
At that building, you know what I'm talking about. They had a shower on the downstairs next to the receptionist. There was a bathroom, and then there was a shower. And I worked crazy hours because I was doing promo, and so I'd be in and out. And a couple of times I almost forgot to knock first to make sure. So I never saw anybody, but I was always afraid that I'd see someone.
Yeah.
Nobody needs to do that.
Nobody needs to do that at all. No. Don't forget, next weekend, July 18th to the 20th, Sky Beach Resort down in St. Pete, man. Bone Summer Beach Bash.
Let's go.
Sponsored by Neutral. Thank you also to Bud Light and the folks at Elysian and Mango Cart, right? They're doing the brunch on Sunday, Corey.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so
Yeah.
it's going to be a
And
fun
then also,
weekend.
Did you say Cutwater?
I did not say Cutwater, but you should.
Cutwater.
There you go.
Cut water.
Is there anything that I know, Corey? I'm asked him numerous times. I mean, what are you looking forward to most, Izzy?
Well, I think it's funny to just keep saying it. Mo's stand-up. Look at no.
I think that is the funniest thing about Mo's lack of stand-up.
Yeah.
That is his stand-up.
Yeah. Besides that, after his sweet 10-minute set, probably just the pool party part of it.
Okay.
And just hanging out with the listeners, listening to music, getting to, dance around, talk to people, drink, pee in the pool, all that.
Yeah.
The
No
caricature.
peeing in the pool. I'm
He
just saying
said
that
be in
right
the
now.
pool.
Okay.
Be in the pool, not
Let's
be in the pool.
no peeing in the pool. I'm letting it be known this minute.
Do you think it's like in Grown Ups where, like, in the pool, like, if you pee in the pool, it starts to, like, get a different shade of color
Yes.
to let everybody know?
Yes, it will.
Hopefully.
Oh, that'd be so awesome.
No peeing in the pool. We're all adults.
If that's the case, my goal is to turn that color as quick as possible.
No,
We're going to make that
no.
pool red or yellow
you want
or
to
whatever.
swim in
Yeah.
your own
I
urine.
don't. I'm not going to get in the pool.
I'll be on the outside. Are you
Yeah.
kidding me?
All right.
I'll be drunk.
I'll
me ask
just
this
tell you
question.
this way. Our listening audience isn't going to be in and out of the pool. They're going to be a
Why
little
not?
lazy.
We're adults and we can get out of the pool. The
You're going
bathroom's
to go right to the
there.
water. Go right to the ocean or the Gulf.
Oh, that's
Or
gross.
the bay.
That's Mother
too.
Nature's bathroom.
Is that Bay, Gulf, or that's Bay, right?
They're all bodies of water. I don't
Just swim over to the Skyway and just do it right
Just don't pee in the pool, people.
No,
we're adults.
we're not
we don't.
peeing in the
Obviously,
pool.
we're joking.
Yeah. There's no pee in the pool.
I mean, there will be, but it won't be me.
No, there won't be.
All right. Well, you swim in it.
I have to cool off. I can't be outside in the heat like that and not have
cool you
some
off.
source of hail.
Are you wearing a bikini?
Yes.
Or
I mean,
one piece?
I don't. Oh, I think I have a one piece somewhere. No, it's summer. It's
Are you
bikini.
stringing it up?
I have. Yeah.
They're going to call you Sweet Cheeks Monica, aren't
I have a couple of thongs, and I'm not afraid to wear them. I don't. Whatever. They're just bathing suits. It's like we're all.
they? So is it happening or not happening? Are we doing your walk of shame on that Sunday morning?
I was told yes, and then when the official thing that John Brennan said out last week, he texted me and was like, "Oh, hey, I didn't put your walk of shame on there yet. It just came about, whatever." So I don't know. I don't have to do anything.
No, I think you doing the walk of shame would be fun. I think there's people. I think on Sunday morning after 2 days of
Yeah.
liquoring it up, people are going to need to walk a little
But also not too early. I think right before brunch,
bit.
and it's not going to be a long
it's not
walk.
a 7 a.m. walk of shame.
No,
it's like a
no,
9
no.
o'clock walk of shame.
And as I was discussing this with JoJo earlier, and I'm thinking,
Oh, she's a perfect walk of shame partner with you.
Why'd everyone get quiet?
Awkward
I thought that was
silence.
funny.
Yeah,
Why'd
your
everyone
cousin
get
color?
quiet?
awkward because I don't think she is.
I was waiting for somebody to say something.
She's a mom. Damn it.
I laughed off the mic, but I was like, why am I the only one laughing?
She's a mom, so that makes her a MILF.
All I was going to say was,
Are you a SILF?
what is SILF?
A single-eyed, like
No, I think that's just ILF.
ILF. Or yuck.
Hey,
Whoa, sorry.
a yuck ILF?
No, just yuck. Just
Wow.
He's a joke.
Mike
Wow.
O has them loaded today.
Wow.
Dude, he is on something
Loaded.
different.
Somebody asking you to bang me.
Man.
Speaking of, let's go to Chevette if she's still hanging out.
Oh, no.
Chevette.
Yes, how are you?
Oh,
Well.
We got business Chevette today.
We got yes. How are you, Chevette?
What did you expect?
I'm doing good. I just wanted to call and say my piece. I don't know what you guys said. I didn't hear it, but I know it probably wasn't good. But. So, number one, I am more than happy to win my fair share.
Okay.
Because that's how I started, right?
There you
I don't
go.
have a single problem with it, except my favorite show doesn't take my phone calls. So there's that. That makes it a little bit difficult. Number 2, I have been conspiring for months with Monica, trying to find something good to do for Mike O.
That is actually that is true. I forgot about that. She did say, and it was her idea. It was
we
not
couldn't
mine.
figure out anything. All I know about you is that you like the lightning. And I asked Monica.
That's my one thing you like.
You like lightning
I like
and
the
heavy
lightning.
metal. That's all I know about you. So I tried, and she was like, I don't know what to do because he has everything. Is this
I
not
do
true,
have
Monica?
everything.
Yeah, no, 100% the truth. I forgot about that. 100% the truth. She approached me with it because she said she's grateful for all that you do for her. And this was a while back. This is not something recent. Like she's been thinking about it for a while. That is true. I forgot.
And number 3, just I'm sorry. I'm trying to keep it together. I don't like to ask for things, and I don't like for people to think that I like handouts, because that's not who I am at all in this life or the next or whatever. And as far as like texting you, Mike O, and saying, hey, how are you today? And anything outside of the bone, this is why I don't do that. Because I'm a single fine-ass woman and you have a woman.
No, I don't want that. Oh, Jesus Christ. No. We don't need
She's
any of
saying
that.
etiquette-wise. Like, that's girl code. Yeah.
Approach any guy, no matter
That's
if they're my
fair.
friend or whatever. I'm not going to text you. First of all, who do I think I am? I'm just a listener. What the hell am I doing texting you outside of work? That makes me feel entitled. And second of all, you have a woman, and I don't want to come across as, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, no, that's girl
why
code.
I
That's
said
fair,
a
yeah.
fine line.
All right.
But it has nothing to do with me just wanting to get handouts and not being appreciated.
All right.
I try to get through to that show. I can't. I can't. I don't know. I would win everything if I could, just like I used to. I cannot get through to my favorite show anymore.
Hold on.
That's why I don't call.
Are you saying your favorite show is not the JP show?
No, sending show.
No, of course it's a JP show. I'm just saying it's not easy for me to get through.
Okay.
All right. Well, thanks, Shavette.
No,
Sorry, I
people
did
that
not
don't
mean
like
to make
me,
you
so-
feel bad.
No. I don't feel bad. I
Thanks,
just
Shavette.
wanted to clear the air because it's not like I'm just trying to get handouts.
Right. All right. Thank you. All right. You were not paying attention.
No. At the very beginning, he was trying to.
I'm sure it's like,
and she's
Oh,
over
I
here like
wasn't.
dabbing up lip gloss and
I did do lip gloss. Oh, that's how long you were doing that?
Yes.
I wasn't paying.
entire time.
Well, hold on. She's allowed to say her piece after we
I
talked
know,
about
but,
her.
yeah. We appreciate Shavette.
He was trying to get Alex's attention to hang
And
up on.
Alex is like deer in
And
the
he's
headlights.
Alex, like, I can't do this.
I have no control over this. I don't even have my headphones.
I didn't see. I apologize. But also, if I would have, I might have left her on anyway because, first of all, she did deserve to say her piece. But second of all, I'm not going to ever let you forget yuck. You yucked me, and I'm not happy about it.
You
You
did
yucked
yuck
me,
her.
and I'm not happy about it.
All right. Yuck to you. See how it is.
You see how it are you trying to gaslight me right now? You're the one who yucked.
Yuck. Dead Guy in the Envelope. Who's the sponsor by? You don't know?
Sponsored by Yuck.
Mr. Yuck.
Yuck.
Yuck, and the yuckity yucks.
This was a fun show.
Shocking.
Gross, you stupid bitch, I think is what it is sponsored by, and that is sponsored by Yuck as well.
Yuckity yuck. Is that what like the YK means? Like
No.
yuck?
No.
It's if you know, you know.
That's lame, first of all. That's a horrible attempt.
Speaking of lame is your ability to try to get out a dead guy, and we're doing it. It is shocking an athlete, or former athlete, a deceased athlete, of the four majors. Somewhat of a tie to the Tampa Bay community. I would say a tie. So,
All right.
give us a call.
Those are the hints.
Those are the hints. Anyone come to mind? Oh, boy, you guys are a bowl of fun.
Well, I was waiting for them.
I was usually goes in a
Monica
circle.
checked out of the show.
Usually
she got mad at me the way she gets mad at JP now.
She did check out.
Yeah.
She usually asks a question, then I ask a question.
Okay, Big Four. It wasn't football.
It was not football.
Is
Is
it
he-
a Hall of Fame person? Corey,
Yes.
next.
Yes,
Hall of
it is
Fame.
Hall of Fame.
Okay,
person.
cool.
Person is in the Hall of Fame.
Is he white?
Is he what?
White?
Yes.
All right.
He said it funny though.
I did.
Purposely. He's white.
It was like white. It was like Cool Whip. Give us a call, 800-771-1025. 800-771-1025. Dead Guy in the Envelope. You could be on your way to go see The Offspring this Saturday night at the Mid-Florida Credit Union Amphitheater. Not Sheryl Crow, but The Offspring. JP Show, 102.5 The Bone.
You're listening to JP on 102.5 The Bone. Tell us what you think. Head to the 102.5 The Bone app now and leave us an open mic. The Open Mic on the free 102.5 The Bone app is sponsored by 1-800-ASK-GARY.
They were right. It could have waited. I can't believe it happened to me. Reaching to check my phone. Now my family has to hear that I'm never coming home again.
Officer?
I'm so sorry. I have some very sad news to share with you.
Every day, 9 people on Florida roadways don't make it home. I was one of the people that didn't make it home.
Ride with Do Not Disturb. Every trip, every time. Let's get everyone home safely. A message from Florida Department of Transportation, Target Zero. For more information, visit targetzerofl.com.
Summer is here, so if you are thinking about selling your home, now is the time. With Mark Spain Real Estate's guaranteed offer, you can sell your home quickly and for maximum value. Hey, it's JP, and you can skip all the hassles of a traditional home sale and sell your home quickly without the stress of showings, open houses, and those costly repairs. Mark Spain Real Estate's guaranteed all-cash offer allows you to sell your home in as little as 21 days and move when you're ready. Go to markspain.com to get a guaranteed offer on your home today and start packing.
Have you heard about lab-grown diamonds and maybe considering that option for your engagement ring? Before you go down that road, get the facts at International Diamond Center.
I could not sell a lab-grown diamond to one of my customers and feel that I gave them something that has retention of value.
IDC owner Keith LeClaire says he won't sell you a lab-grown diamond because they're being mass-produced by the millions.
Come on, I'm no rocket scientist, but you know the value can't be there.
Keith says even though the lab-growns appear to be inexpensive, a lot of retailers are still making obscene profits on them, buying them cheap and then marking them up 6, 7, even 800%.
I do not want to make extra money on selling a lab-grown. I'd rather take less profit and sell Mother Earth diamonds.
Don't make a mistake you might regret later. Get the facts from the area's trusted diamond experts at IDC.
I'm just trying to warn people what's coming. I can't sell a product I don't believe in.
International Diamond Center, Tampa, Clearwater, Lakeland, Sarasota, and online at shopidc.com.
Strybog Day is Saturday, July 12th at Shark Coast Tactical. The crew from Strybog Firearms will be at the shop with reps on hand to walk you through the best the industry has to offer. Strybog gets rated consistently as one of the best values and incredibly reliable firearms on the market time and time again. And while you're there, you can check out all the Grand Power Strybog lines at the shop. Mark your calendar and get the Shark Coast Tactical this Saturday, July 12th. There'll be tons of prizes, killer giveaways, and special offers with Strybog reps on site. Shark Coast Tactical is often imitated, never duplicated. Shark Coast is on Bee Ridge Road in Sarasota. Look for them on social media and tell them Mike Caltasea.
Think you're not the suing type, but you weren't at fault. I'm Tampa injury attorney Mo DeWitt. You didn't choose this accident, the bills, or the damage. Don't cover for someone else's mistake. Just call Mo. Injured on the go? Just call Mo.com.
Storm season is here. Don't wait until there are named storms in the Atlantic to find out that you've got a hole in your roof that is leaking water everywhere. Get a free roof inspection by going to universalroof.com for universal roof and contracting. You can save up to 20% off roof replacements and monthly payments as low as $170 based on a $15,000 roof value. Universalroof.com for universal roof and contracting.
I'm John Morgan of Morgan & Morgan. If you've been injured in a car accident, call America's largest injury law firm. For over 35 years, my mission has been to deliver more for our clients, to deliver more for you. Injured? Visit forthepeople.com for an office near you.
Now, back to Real Raw Radio, sponsored by Anajar and Levine, accident attorneys. Call 1-800-747-FREE.
That's 1-800-747-3733.
And now, back to JP.
JP Show, 102.5 The Bone. Monica and Dizzy, along for the ride with myself and Corey Cardinal, Mike O. Alex is answering your phone calls where we're taking dead guy questions. Dead Guy in the Envelope, sponsored by Mark Spain. Yeah, I was going to say Mark Spain. What we have so far, this person is a deceased person with 4 major sports. He's a Hall of Famer in his respective sport, and thanks to Corey, he is white.
Yes,
white. That's what you got. Answer the call. You could be get the dead guy right, and you could be on your way to go see The Offspring. Some pretty decent seats up close. I think section 8. Let's go to line 1, Bill. Bill,
Hey,
what's your
I'm
question?
here.
What's going on?
Yeah, did he play for the Cincinnati Reds?
He did not play for the Cincinnati Reds.
So specific.
That's loud.
Let's go to Justin, line 4, baseball again.
Yes, does he have anything to do with baseball?
He did not have anything to do with baseball. So that narrows down to 3 of the 4 major sports. And Jock, I guess, did he play baseball? No, he did not. So not a baseball player. Played one of the 4 major sports, so that gives you 3 left.
No, I said not football.
Yeah. Not football. Oh, you did? Okay,
Yeah.
so all right, not football. So 2. 2 of the 4 majors. I missed that. Sorry about that. The computer froze. That's fantastic. Did he die? Let's go to Eric.
Hi, this is Eric. Hey, did he die in the 21st century?
Yes, he did.
What years were those?
Okay.
Thank you for asking that important
That'd be
question.
anywhere from year
2000
2000 to current.
now,
Okay.
yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
That always got
Because it used to be
me, right?
20th Century Fox.
Right.
Yeah.
And the one thing that was always in my mind is what happens in 2001? What do they call it? Now it's
21st.
yeah. There you go. All right. Go ahead. So you got you're on the board.
Okay. Man, I'm going to help somebody out here probably. Is the sport basketball?
It is not basketball.
It helped, it
narrows
didn't
down.
help.
He had a fitty shot there.
Yeah, there you go.
So
we're
is
down
it
to
hockey?
He is hockey.
Ding, ding.
I would have never guessed
So
that.
Hall of yeah, right. Never guessed me. Hockey, shocking. Yeah, we're not going to do number 1 there. That's
No, they could hold. They don't wanna.
idiot.
What?
Yeah. All right, so it's a white guy. He's a Hall of Famer.
God.
He's from the sport of hockey. He died in the 21st century.
Did he play on more than one hockey team?
Oh, that is an excellent question. I believe he did not.
Oh, okay.
I believe he played on one hockey team for his whole career.
Okay.
Oh wow.
No, let me get that right. Hold on one second.
Yeah, maybe
let me
just check that
Let me
Wikipedia
guarantee.
real
I
quick.
think there. You know what? I think he did play. Hold on. Give me a second here.
So
Technically, he played on 2 hockey teams.
Okay.
which means the city changed teams, same changed names. Which means he changed the.
Could have been a buyout.
He was
Technically.
drafted by one team and then immediately got traded.
He was drafted by one team, and after his first year, yes. He
Okay.
got traded.
Is his name on the Stanley Cup?
Yes, it is.
All right.
And this is just given one team the whole time. This is old school.
Hold
This
on.
is-
Wait. I am sorry. I am wrong yet again. He is not. His
why we
name
don't
is
play
not
this
on the
game?
Stanley Cup.
Oh God.
I'm going to go ahead and go back to
Well,
ordering
wait a
my
minute.
lunch.
I have to see.
I legitimately don't
This-
know what clues are right or wrong.
Okay,
right
here
now.
we go.
Exactly
You're the
what
right
happens with
crew.
JP. He'd be like, no, he didn't get an academy. And
He's a
they go,
Hall of
"Wait,
Famer.
Yeah, he
He's
did.
white. He played for 2 different teams from the sport of hockey. He died in the 21st century.
All right.
Those are the facts.
All right, so he's an older hockey player.
Yes.
Yes.
Was he
Like
born in
what?
Canada?
Was he what?
Born in Canada.
Yes.
Would we consider him a legend, an icon?
Absolutely.
So,
We're literally
Does he play
giving you
for the
guys the
Red
answers
Wings?
here.
One. Bobby.
Whoever's on air.
Bobby.
That's you. What's
Bobby.
your name?
In full.
Huh?
In full.
in full, paid in full.
All right.
Next.
Let's go to number
I
2.
feel like he was breathing.
Line 2.
That was a wheezing. Breathing.
Bill.
Well, this is Bobby, but I can talk
Okay.
English talking.
Thank you.
Boy, that would sound terrible. Did he play for the Red Wings?
He did not play for the Red Wings.
So this other guy must be Bill.
Other guy must be Bill. Line 3. Alex is holding up fingers. That's a sign of a good board operator.
He went old school.
Line 3. Who's this?
This is Phil.
Oh, hey, Bill.
Hey, did he have a brother that played hockey?
He did have a brother who played hockey.
Oh, it's my first crush ever from a hockey person.
Is the dead man in the envelope Tony Esposito?
Ding, ding, ding. Yes, it is.
Wow.
Wow.
All right.
What
There you go,
happened?
sir. Bill's on his way to go see the
What
offspring.
What happens now? Do I get a phone call? Or?
Hold on right now. Alex will take your information and we will email you the tickets today or tomorrow.
What happens now is great.
It's fantastic.
He was all like, I gotta know.
Bill probably has no idea who the offspring is, but that's who he's going to
He's like, I got things to do. Come on, chop, chop. Let's go. You're bothering me on my lunch break here.
Yeah, so.
You said I have offspring. No, I'm shooting blanks.
Yes, the dead man in the envelope is Tony Esposito, one of the co-founders with Phil Esposito of your Tampa Bay Lightning.
Yeah.
I thought because were they brothers Pierre Turgeon and Sylvain Turgeon?
I don't know if Pierre and Sylvain related.
I mean, their last name's Turgeon.
That doesn't mean.
I don't know. I
Were
felt
they
like
born in Montreal?
I think they're francophones. Oh, Esposito's? No, they were born in
Toronto?
Marie.
Oh, okay. Okay, so Ontario. Okay.
Yeah.
Right. Okay.
So there you go. One of my favorite players growing up. Both of them, actually.
You know,
even
you
though
know-
I was an Islander fan, I liked the Espositos. I thought they were good. I was more of a hockey fan than an Islander fan. But hockey season coming up. I don't know.
Yeah.
Lightning, hopefully they have a plan.
I'm looking forward to NFL and hockey, not just because I love watching them, but because of the betting. That's
Do
where
you
I'm
bet a
looking
lot?
forward to. Yeah. Huh?
Do you bet a lot?
Yes. On NFL football, ridiculous amount.
Do you do fantasy sports?
No. That's too much to follow. And I don't know the sport as well as I should to do fantasy. Like I do fantasy European football with my friends, and I usually kill
Football.
it there. Yeah.
Yeah.
But not here. No.
I'm glad you mentioned that because maybe you could clear something up for me that I didn't quite understand. What was the whole soccer thing they had recently? And Messi's team from MLS was playing against other teams.
Yeah,
So
Club
what was
World
that?
Cup.
What's
So,
that?
Club World Cup. So it's
What
like
does that mean?
a lot of champions from different leagues all got entered into this tournament, and it's it's just a tournament of big teams that all won something at one point.
So I always say, being that, I mean, my interest in soccer goes in and out. I
Yeah.
played soccer in high school and stuff, but it goes in and out, and I'm not well versed. I've always thought the MLS was like third division compared to like regular like teams in EPL.
Yeah, but the issue is like a lot of these bigger clubs, they're in Europe. All their star players are like, we don't want to play in this. We don't want to risk injury because it doesn't mean anything to them. So they put like their academy players, their reserves.
Oh, okay.
The guys who ride the bench mostly, they're mostly the starters in that. Like
Okay.
some teams will have their starters, but most of them are like, no, I'm not playing in this. We don't win anything from it.
So they don't get anything for it and stuff like that. I mean, they get
Nothing-
paid and stuff like that.
Nothing noteworthy where it's worth the injury. Like if I'm a manager of a big club, I'm going, we don't need to play our starters against these MLS teams and risk them getting hurt or something like that. You know what I mean?
So like AFC Richmond wasn't putting anyone out there, like, right?
No, well, it's a fake team, but no,
Oh, they are? They're not real?
They're not a
AFC
real
Richmond's
team.
not-
Yeah, that's
Get
not
out.
that's not a real. Yeah.
There's really not a guy who's grumpy all the time. Goes, "Ugh."
Yeah, AFC Richmond's a fake team. And
Oh,
it's-
damn.
They use the stadium of Crystal Palace, which is a real Premier League team.
Ted Lasso's coming back. Are you interested in that, or is that
No, I think that they're gonna ruin the legacy of the show by bringing it back because it's not gonna be the same show. I think it's like I'm not saying this is a reason it's gonna fail. I think it's like following a women's team now.
That's what I
instead.
heard, yeah.
Yeah, which I'm not saying that's gonna reason it fails. I think the story is done with Ted Lasso. You know.
I think it is too, and I think the way they did that and
Yeah.
wove it in and out and everything, and bringing in like a Roy Kent, and then who was the guy who was the prima donna player? What the hell was his name?
Jamie Tart.
Jamie Tart.
Yeah.
So I mean, I think that whole dynamic was good, and the way they got Ted Lasso to buy into it.
People who weren't into the sport. Monica loved the show.
Oh my God,
she
I got
loved
so
the show.
into it. It was amazing. I think they ended it so perfectly that I don't want to know. I don't need it to be extended.
See? Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I agree. I'd rather just go back and watch from the beginning. I liked every episode except one.
Oh, I know which one. The Beards.
What was up with that?
It was like a nod to some old movie or something like that. I can't remember what they said. It was like Midnight Run or something it's called.
I don't know what it was, but that episode was weird. I kept going like, okay, when is it going to get good?
Did you say yuck?
I did say yuck out loud.
He said the abbreviation for this episode, yuck.
Monica, I apologize for that.
You don't got to apologize.
I
I'm
do.
shocked. I'm just shocked.
I was teasing, and I teased too hard, and I should have not done that.
Let's get EJ in here and have you apologize to him next. No.
I've said that to Calta before.
I think, again, I get it. But as soon as it happened, I go, she's not going to like that. She's not going to like that joke.
No. Well, well. My sincere apologies.
And I appreciate that. No apologies necessary.
Nothing but love for you, man.
And that's why that's all I'm saying is I don't think you don't like me. I know you do. You've been nothing but nice to me and all of that. So I know there's no you didn't mean it. It just was, where did that come from?
I think that's why he did it, because he felt he could comfortably make a joke with you, and it just came off wrong.
Yeah, it did. It fell hard.
I think he was expecting you to go back at him or something like that.
And I normally would, except
But
I
it
was
caught
in
you off
shock.
guard. Yeah,
I
it
was
caught
in
you off
literal shock. Like, I don't even know what to say. Did
Alex
he
was
just say
laughing
that?
his ass off over there. I couldn't take him. He couldn't contain himself. But
Listen, we're all friends here. We all love each other.
Somewhat, a little bit like this.
Comes in waves.
Let's take a break. Get back to it after this. The mic in for JP.
Wait a minute. Hold on.
Oh,
Okay,
no.
go ahead.
No sound. No goodbye song.
I don't even know what I'm doing now. Okay, go ahead.
Alex, take us to break. Just kidding.
In the middle of his water.
Mic in for JP 102.5 The Bone.
You're listening to JP on 102.5 The Bone. Summer is here, and it's time to take that weekend getaway to Vegas, or maybe book that Alaskan cruise. But maybe inflation has kicked you right in the wallet. Well, leave it to Mike Calta to cancel his new order of 14 refrigerators just to give you the Mike Calta Summer Vacay Payday. Listen for the keyword every Tuesday and Thursday from 8 a.m. to 5 p.m. Get it and enter it in the free 102.5 The Bone app, and you could win $1,000. That's $1,000 that you can use towards a beach vacation, or to buy your own refrigerator, or to just buy a bunch of beer, stay home, and drink them. You know, like a staycation. It's the Mike Calta Summer Vacay Payday. Presented to you by Farah and Farah, Tampa's accident attorneys. FarahandFarah.com. 102.5 The Bone. Real, raw radio.
This message is for all the smart homeowners out there. It's time to actually make your home smart. John Senning here for Hawkins Service Co. This summer, get 20% off smart home devices that are installed from Hawkins Service Co. Think thermostats, lighting systems, and much more. Hawkins installs it, sets it up, and you sit back and enjoy your new smart home. This offer ends July 31st. Call now at 813-445-8209 or always online at HawkinsServiceCO.com. Hawkins, one call handles it all.
Lest you think that Good Greek Moving and Storage only does moving and storage, allow me to enlighten you. Good Greek Realty, they can list and find your next home with the referral network across the U.S. They offer Good Greek van lines, providing long-distance moving across the U.S. and across the world. They've now got Good Greek Insurance, Good Greek Lending, homeowners, auto insurance, and mortgages. They are experts in all things moving. Get a free moving quote by going to goodgreek.com.
At Braden Honda, get 0 down, 0 security deposit, 0 first payment, 0 do-it signing. Hi, I'm Sam Robbie. Get a brand new CRV for just $199 per month. New Accords are just $189 per month, or get a new Civic for an incredible $169 per month. We're approving all credit applications, and we'll pay off your trade no matter how much you owe. Plus, get a real nationwide lifetime warranty, unlimited time, unlimited miles. Get all the facts at BrandonHonda.com.
Call 813-575-7725 for more information.
Hey, Josh, what's with all the fans? And what are you doing with our cooler? It's as hot as heck in here.
I know. The AC's out again. I'm converting our cooler into a makeshift portable AC unit.
You just ruined our new cooler. Why didn't you just call Climate Design Home Services?
I called the other guys. They can't get to us until 2 weeks from now. I'm sure they're all booked solid.
Josh, Climate Design Home Services can install AC systems typically the same day. They have licensed HVAC, electrical, and plumbing crews to take care of our entire home. And right now, we get our choice of a hot water tank up to 50 gallons or a whole home surge protector when we install an AC system. We can finance it too. Plus, they have over 1,500 five-star reviews and service the entire Suncoast region.
Okay, I'll call now. In the meantime, if you're looking for the ice, it's in the cooler.
Call Climate Design Home Services today and
and get cool air fast. Go online for offer details at climatedesign.com or call 727-295-1572.
At Bernetti PA, our team will tell you that our number one priority is striving for the best customer service in the industry. I'm honored by the number of referrals we get from our current and past clients. They trust us. Why shouldn't you? Call 1-800-BERNETTI. We're ready. Offices Tampa, Lakeland, Pinellas.
Register to bid at Meckham.com for the return of Meckham's Florida Summer Special at Osceola Heritage Park, July 9th through the 12th, with 1,500 muscle cars, classics, Corvettes, trucks, exotics, hot rods, customs, and more. That's Meckham.com.
Are you a parent of a 2 to 8 year old? Listen closely for an exciting offer, then head to abcmouse.com/radio to learn more. By now, you've probably heard of ABC Mouse, the award-winning online learning program.
ABC Mouse is like a little one-on-one teacher. It has helped her so much.
Designed by education experts, ABC Mouse seamlessly aligns with what your child is already learning in school. And with over 10,000 learning activities and more than 850 lessons, it's an engaging and comprehensive curriculum. More info at abcmouse.com/radio.
I have been teaching for 13 years, and I've never seen a program like ABC Mouse. It encompasses science, math, reading, social studies.
We're offering a promo at abcmouse.com/radio to try it free for a month, then $14.99 per month until canceled. Go to abcmouse.com/radio to see this offer. That's abcmouse.com/radio. Actual ABC Mouse users compensated for their testimonials. Sponsored by Age of Learning.
Elysian Space Dust IPA presents St. Pete Grunge Fest, a free show Friday, August 8th at Janus Live. And you guessed it, it's all grunge all night with some of Florida's best tribute bands, including Nirvana, a tribute to Nirvana. In a Nutshell, a tribute to Alice in Chains. And Still Alive, a tribute to Pearl Jam. It's a free show, but you need a ticket. Ask your bartender for an Elysian Space Dust IPA and free tickets at Eddie's Bay Pines, Knockin' Boots, Bourbon on Main, Brulin's, and Ferg's. The show is 21 and up. New bands with the classic grunge you love. St. Pete Grunge Fest, August 8th at Janus Live. Presented by Elysian Space Dust IPA and 102.5 The Bone, Real Raw Radio. And now back to JP.
All we've got is this moment. 21st century is yesterday. You can care all you want.
JP show, Mike Go, Corey in for JP, Monica and Dizzy here. Training Alex on the phones today. Give us a shout before we end the show. 1 o'clock, Senny show comes. Is Senny show live today, or is he for your girl? Okay, very cool. Senny show up after us, and then Drew Garabo live with the great stand-up that is Mo.
Prime time, bitches.
Prime time, America.
You got to admit, between that and his C4MH, he does good commercial.
He really does.
He does good radio spots.
I think it's funny.
Yeah. You want $1,000, Dizzy?
Yeah, tomorrow.
Yeah, you're not eligible, but yeah, tomorrow.
Nicole is.
Mike Cal. Summer vacay payday.
Do you remember that Corey sent the thing when Nicole won not this ours, the other one, the national one we had?
Oh, really?
Yeah, and she won it like within 2 months of us dating. I'm like, people are not going to like this.
Yeah. I mean, funny though.
Yeah.
Blaine, who used to date Carmen, has won.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it was after the fact. But
That's all legal like though, right?
Yeah, because it's not us choosing it. Even if it was us choosing it, it's all random. It's all
Especially since exactly the way this one works is it's just everybody.
Well, it's a random. So what we do is that, and we have a witness. So Corey and I will go and draw everything at the end, and it's a random. Like it's what by Aptivata?
Yeah, we just click a button. It literally just says choose winner, and it just goes through all the keywords. It spits it out. It shows us what station, and we just
and
go
so
from
you
there.
confirm that the person entered the right keyword, though, right? Because if they didn't, then they go back.
They wouldn't be able to be in there.
Oh,
they wouldn't be in the pool.
If it was cookie and they typed in Coke, it would not enter.
Okay, all right.
Cookies and Coke are a delicacy in Miami.
Interesting
back in the day.
Can't eat that till after the beach bash.
Right.
Now, here's one thing. Do anyone besides Corey and I, does anyone want to go see to Universal?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, Universal. Pretty cool.
Yeah,
Adventures
100%.
Day and Night. Bone wants to send you Universal Orlando. Go there. 2-park 1-day passes. Go to theboneonline.com.
Is that okay? So I'm just trying to get the legalities here. If someone like a friend wins, then can that person take me, or am I
Absolutely.
just not? Okay,
Yeah.
I'm not even
Yeah,
allowed. Okay.
It's their tickets.
Well, no,
something.
because Nicole won the $1,000. She goes, "Well, I can't let you have any of this because
Yeah, well, fair.
I'm dating you."
Rules are rules.
Yeah, she's trying to make up her own rules.
Yeah.
Right? But instead of trying to go with a winner, you could just ask us. We have staff
I got you,
passes for
tickets.
Universal.
Oh, we do?
Really?
Yeah, let me know. I got you.
Corey
Hook me
Cardinal's the
up.
keeper of Universal.
I got 2 daughters now.
I got you.
See, now the
We'll get you with that family 4-pack. Is what we call them. Yeah.
now I feel like I'm fighting Gareth because I'm like, it's just me. I only,
We
I
have
only
enough to
need
take
2.
care of both of you, Monica.
Yeah.
Okay, all right.
And Chevette. So you can bring Chevette.
Right.
What?
I can't tease today. That's the whole thing.
Okay.
I'm going to just be
Okay,
Mr.
can
Nice,
we just
Mr.
stop it?
Complimentary guy
I
today.
can clearly can you admit that is very uncommon, and we've joked around a lot and about way worse things. But can you admit that was just a little off at the time? It just wasn't flowing.
Oh, I'm supposed to talk. Yes.
Ew! If you don't think so, oh my God!
You
Now
said
you're-
ew because I would have said yuck.
You're making it. You're making it. I'm saying clearly. Let's not make it sound like, oh, Monica says no. It just was an unusual situation that
Until
really,
even though through this all, I still defend you 100%, and I agree
I
with you. It
know,
was,
and I
yeah.
believe that, and
I
I know you
absolutely
didn't
adore
mean
you.
it. I don't think at all it came from a place of malice. It
You know
was
where it
just
came
very
from? I'll
unusual.
tell you exactly where it came from, all right? And I'll be just 100% honest. You abandoned me when I needed you back when I first started on the air. College football came, and that was so much more important than me and my burgeoning on-air talk career.
But I helped. I was all about it. I called and said, "Can I come on with you on a Saturday?"
You did.
Happily was excited to do it because I really do like you, and I really thought it was going to be cool, and it was. And then college football started. What am I supposed
That's so
to do?
much more important than what I have to offer.
I don't know about important, but if you're going to give me a choice, I'm going to take college football every time.
I mean, how much college football can one person
Literally
watch
all
in a
day.
day?
9 o'clock starts college game day. It goes till about 1 or 2 in the morning, depending if there's overtime. That's what you do on Saturdays. That's what I do.
All day? That's all day on your Saturday.
Yes.
So much.
I mean, I love college football. I can't stand there all day.
Canes, baby.
Yeah, Canes suck.
Yeah.
But
I
what
can't
if
stand
there's
there.
there's got to be a game? So I like USF. That's going to be a game. I like the Hawkeyes. That's going to be a game. Then of course,
You're the one that likes
because of
USF.
that, there's a lot of people.
It's her and
that
John
like
Brennan.
USF.
That's
Go
it.
Bulls. There's a lot of people who like USF. And all I'm saying is, what if I have FOMO? Like I'm going to miss a really good game, and it's going to be that game. And
Why
then,
couldn't we put it
Sports
on the
Center.
studio so you could help me? Because at that time, I was terrible on air.
No, you weren't.
And I just needed someone to bounce off of. And then I wound up getting stuck with Denise. She had been, the only person who's been loyal to me this whole journey is Corey.
Aw.
And I got stuck with them during COVID.
I miss Denise.
Denise was amazing.
She was, and then she left me for some pilot.
Hot pilot.
Is he hot?
Yeah.
Yeah, he's a hot
good
Greek
looking
guy.
Oh,
Yeah.
Jesus. I never saw pictures of him.
Yeah.
But also, she was with you for years, like for a long. It wasn't like she just ditched you like
yeah.
I did.
And she never had a badge to get in, right?
No.
That is true. She never got paid a dime.
Let's just talk about it. We had
Yeah,
her.
that is true.
We had Chelsea Bell because we said something about her chest once. We came up with a game.
I mean-
Get off Chelsea's chest.
I mean,
Ew.
I can see that.
Did you say yuck when you were talking about her?
Hell
chest?
no.
Absolutely
hell
not.
no.
Oh my
What's
God.
up?
Are you
Yeah.
kidding me? Have you seen those things?
he said.
Wow.
That's what he said.
Motorboat
HR,
son of
line
a bitch.
one.
So yeah.
Yeah.
So anyways,
Anyway.
can we make peace
Then
now?
can I? Yes, and I would like to apologize. I should have said from the beginning, I'm happy to help until college
Until
football
college
starts.
football, yeah.
I should have said it from the beginning, and I didn't.
You can make it up to me by coming the first 2 weeks of college football season on Saturdays.
She almost said gross.
I
Yuck.
said yuck.
Gross.
Yuck's the word of the
And
day.
Jesus.
None of that. I will happily, if you, I know you had John Senning sit with you at one point. I will happily fill in when it's not college football season if someone's out or whatever. That's not a problem. I reserve my Saturdays. And then you never would ask me on Sunday because football's then. It's the same concept.
Oh, no.
I don't want to speak for him, but I'm out Saturday, so.
Are you? I meant except this. No, I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. I'm totally
What
kidding.
about, so I saw something on Instagram just recently, just a spit ago. December 20th is supposed to be the best day in football history this year.
Oh, no. What's going on?
There's 3 CFP games, college football playoff games on the 20th.
Okay.
And then you got the Washington, Dallas, and then Green Bay and Chicago.
That's
on a Saturday.
Now you don't. Okay, when you hear that, I'm just getting chills. I miss football so much. So when you're saying that, don't you just want to plan a day of slack in front of the TV? Don't you just want to plan all
I
day
can't commit
watching
that
all
long.
of it?
I can't.
But how? But
If I could, I would. Yes.
You can.
But I don't think I could do it every single Sunday or every single Saturday or both or whatever. It would just be like, oh, these games happen to line up, and I can catch a 1 o'clock and a 4 o'clock and a Sunday night game. I could sit there
How
all
do you
day
choose?
long.
Yeah, but how do you make those choices?
Well, I mean, I don't care. So,
But like you yourself, you say you're a USF fan.
Yes,
right?
go
And you
Bulls.
also like Iowa.
Yes, go Hawkeyes.
But outside of that, what are you doing when, say, Purdue is playing Penn State? You're sitting through
you hate
that?
them. Yes, and here's why. Because Big Ten. So now I have to hate them
Okay,
both.
all right. North Carolina's playing University of Utah. You would sit through there and
You got Bills players that went to Utah and that also went to Boise State. And also, what was the first one you said?
I think North Carolina.
North Carolina. Roger's daughter went there, and Roger's a fan. There's always a reason. There's always a reason.
she'll find a way, man.
Okay. Florida. No, let's say Florida Atlantic because you'll say it's a USF
I'm
rival.
going to the Florida game, a USF Florida game.
Up in Gainesville?
Yeah, a bunch of us are taking a trip.
Okay.
Gotta be fun.
University of Indiana is playing Montana. You would sit and watch that.
Yes, first of all, Montana and Big Sky with Wyoming. Josh Allen went to Wyoming, and then Indiana, Big Ten, and they had a really good year last year because of that new coach. So I'd see if that continues this year.
I stand corrected. I guess you could. I can't. If it's like 10 o'clock at night and I'm like looking on the internet and stuff and it's Saturday night and I'm home, yeah, I'll watch whatever, like Hawaii playing Aztec State
That's the
or
best
whatever.
one. No, but that's the best because then they're on later. Then you can watch it into the middle of the night.
Jeez, exactly what I want to do.
On.
Wouldn't you rather be out and like having a couple drinks or something like that?
I will do that for the big games. But if I'm going to go out, I'm going to be watching football, so I don't have to stay home. If people want to do something, then let's do it. But there will be TVs and there will be football.
Do you have the same rule for Sunday for NFL?
Everything revolves around the Bills there, and
Bills
so,
are playing Monday night. What are you doing Sunday?
Oh, that's tough. I got to watch the Dolphins or the Jets or the Patsies if they're playing on Sunday.
So
And
you'll watch a team you hate.
just to make sure they lose.
What do you do if the Patsies are playing the Jets? Then what do you do?
Get annoyed with both of them. Recently, don't care, laugh at them both because they both suck. But
You were just saying you watched North Carolina. They're being coached by Belichick.
I
this
know,
year. Are
I
you
know.
gonna
I'm
watch
into that.
that?
I want to watch him fail miserably. I want to watch him have zero effect, and everybody watch how it was not him at all. Even though I hate stupid Cry Brady too.
So you're admitting Tom Brady was the
No,
reason
he was
behind all
admitting
the
anything I'm
success.
saying.
He's the one who did it all.
Did we do the FMK once with Gronk and Bill Belichick and Tom Brady?
Just shoot me then. If the option is do one of them or shoot me, just shoot me in the face because it's not happening. No.
No FMK with them. Okay.
How come it's always FMK me, but you don't ever have to choose horrible people?
Well, give me three people and I'll tell you. Yeah.
All right. FMK. Oh, I like this.
Do
Okay,
it.
FMK.
Okay, wait. Before you do that, FMK, Alex, Corey, Dizzy.
Not doing this.
Why?
Not doing this.
You could kill me. Go
The
ahead
pressure
and
is
finish the rest.
Literally only because he literally is like, you can kill me, so I'm killing him.
That's fine.
That works
I just
out.
want to hear what you're gonna say with the rest too.
What are the other two? Mary and then
FMK.
F?
Yeah.
Oh, and I have to marry Corey because he's so sweet. He comforts me.
Alex, get it.
Right?
Alec looks
Beach bash.
Look at you.
Yeah.
At that MILF porn.
Yeah, clap them cheeks,
It
brother.
had nothing to do with the fact that it was the only letter left. It had nothing to do with that.
When it comes to Corey, I say yuck. Totally.
That's funny. No, it's not. No, it's not.
All right. There you go.
Okay, hold on. Now
Okay.
you. Don't there you go, me.
Funny how you
Yeah.
look underneath the microphone arm.
Mike,
No, can I?
between me, Dizzy, and Alex.
No.
No. Oh, wait. Is that not what you meant?
No.
Okay,
well,
sorry.
I kind of like that.
Sorry, what were you going to say?
Oh yeah, let's do this.
All right. Totally Dizzy on the F because nice and tight there.
Okay, well, I don't like how this game turned out.
Do I make you feel safe as well?
No, I would kill you.
Oh, that's pretty
I don't
good,
like
yeah.
that
All you
he
do is
like
make fun.
did the thing with his hands. That was too much.
No, what was it?
Yeah, I was like, all right.
I'll marry it, Alex.
There you go.
Pineapple Radio, of course. He's going to bring lots of girls into this.
There you go.
There you go.
I got it.
Yeah, go ahead.
JoJo,
Mm-hmm.
Heather,
Heather, who?
your coworker.
Oh, God, no.
You can't say that yet.
I can't do that.
Okay, I got one.
Hold on, I'm not done. JoJo, Heather, and Melody Martin.
Oh, Jesus.
Oh yeah, welcome to my world, making horrible choices. Way to go.
I'd have to marry Melody. She has lots of money.
Oh, that's a good pick. That's a
Yeah.
good pick.
Totally married her.
Solid choice on that.
F JoJo because she's freaky and
Yes, sir.
I'd have to kill Heather. Sorry.
That's horrible.
Well,
That's all right. Her son's old enough to where he could survive on his own.
she'll be good. She'll bounce back.
We're also playing through the hallways today.
No problem.
Are we?
No.
Oh, that'd been hilarious. That would have been hilarious.
No, there you go.
It's not that hard to
No,
play those.
it's
Yeah,
really
mine was
not.
easy. Totally money
It's
based.
horrible to think
His
about.
was pretty easy.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Totally.
Of course.
Melody, of course. You know how much money she
Yeah,
got?
you got to give him like
I would have to work again. I'd be a stay-at-home whatever.
Heather, Lisa,
I was
and
thinking-
Jenna.
Oh, and Jenna.
Yeah. See, thank you. I'm good at this.
I plead the fifth on all.
Yes.
Oh, you can't do
You got
that.
it.
You can't. If I had to do these guys, you have to do it.
I
You
already
have to
did
do
my
it.
one, and that was
no,
enough.
and no, you
Golly.
do it.
Huh?
Pick.
Oh, again?
Yeah.
You have to.
Corey, your turn with those scenarios.
That's so unfair.
You're making up to
can't-
Monica for saying
Right,
yes.
yeah.
So
I'm
this is
delegating to him.
You can't just pawn your
Yeah.
I
picks off
delegate.
onto me.
A good leader delegates, so I am delegating to you. Go ahead.
You are squirming out of it.
He is.
I already did mine.
I didn't know that was a possibility. I always have to, even in the Bill Belichick, flipping Tom Brady. I had to do
Gronk.
that. You have to do this.
Well, you didn't do that one, so do that one first.
heard that
I
door. I
already
thought it was
did.
Melanie Martin running up on us. I was like, uh-oh.
Melanie's husband will come in here and like tear me in half.
Oh, is he like a big guy?
Big guy.
Really? I've
Yeah,
never
he's
seen
like
him.
6'4".
Humongous guy.
Yeah, former major league pitcher.
He was a former major league pitcher?
Yeah, he would
For the
just take my
Yankees.
face and
He was the Yank-
fastball it.
Right?
Yeah. His first game for the Yankees, he threw like this 15 strikeout game against the Red Sox back in the day.
Nice. Kenny
He was the pitcher
Powers.
coach at UT.
Yeah,
So you're
I like
gonna
how you
do
just-
the
yeah, I
new
like
one,
how you
or-
just.
Shut up.
We're trying to change the
You totally squirmed out of that one.
Alex, FMK. No, I'm kidding.
Alex, your mic is on, by the way.
Yeah.
Oh, give him an FMK.
He doesn't know.
Who are the
anybody.
people on
he
your
doesn't-
podcast?
Name everyone you know.
I
Well,
know.
What are we doing?
Who are the people on your podcast?
What are we doing?
Ian, David, Naren.
Okay, yeah, we can't go.
Yeah, we're
there.
not doing
Yeah,
this.
no,
Let's please not
Bad
do
idea.
that. That'd be a little awkward.
I'm not winding up in HR for a radio bit.
yeah.
No way.
Well, we do have different rules for the radio, so
No, that doesn't fly with
Hey,
HR.
JP says the same thing. When we have
Yeah.
our HR videos, he's
We
like, but
really
it-
do.
We're
And you-
on air, it's different. No, it's not.
And you did just say you would F the HR lady, so.
Our
That
HR
is
lady's
true.
pretty cool. Yeah.
yeah, she's dope.
Yeah.
She would probably have all of us too.
Our old HR lady,
Okay.
going back a couple years.
Wow.
Who was our, oh, is it just who was in charge
Of HR.
in her position? Before?
No, not in that position. The actual HR.
Oh, it was
Yeah,
like,
yeah,
can we say who it was?
No, please don't. We might get in
I don't
trouble.
want to
on
wind
that
up in
one.
HR. Because then what happens? Like, oh, you thought she was hot. I'm not.
Just remind you of a country's name.
Yes.
Okay, I'm on the same page.
Cola, similar. Former baseball pitcher for the Dodgers.
Who?
Fernando.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, there you go.
I'm with you now. We're gonna get in trouble.
Very much
Probably
so.
should have said
Is
anything.
I've been
Arturo still on the
quiet.
line?
Yeah.
Arturo.
Yes, yes,
Did I say your name right?
yes, you did.
What's going on, man?
I'm doing really good. How are you?
Good. What's up?
Good. I was calling about. I work at Hotel Casadega. I'm one of the psychic tarot readers. I do numerology, astrology there. I heard my uncle listens to your show a lot, and he had heard that you all want to do have a psychic reader for the beach bash.
Oh yeah, JP really wants to have a psychic. You're exactly right. Shall we?
Yes.
Shall we guide you to who do we send him to?
We gotta just
Show
get
up.
information.
But wouldn't a psychic know who to go to?
Right?
Yeah, that's true.
All right. All
Would
right.
they?
Point two, that's why.
Would they
that's
really
why
have
I'm
to
calling
ask
you.
the question? Wouldn't they know?
That's why he is. He didn't know. That's
Could
why
I
he's
ask you?
calling.
Could I ask you a question?
Go ahead.
If you're good, how come you don't know the winning Powerball numbers?
Oh my God.
That's a good one right there, huh? I guess I got to get better. That's as far as I got to go on the beach bash.
Did
know
you
what I mean? I
see
gotta
the
practice,
pandemic
practice,
coming 5 years ago?
I did see something coming. It's an astrology thing.
Is your name
Uh,
Arturo or Arturo?
Arturo, Arturo.
Okay, it says
like a
Arturo.
Spanish Arthur.
Yeah. I was gonna be like,
Arturo
oh,
Fuente.
I'm the watermelon. Nice to meet you, dog.
If you shoot Corey or I an email, our emails are on the boneonline.com. Reach out to us and we'll see what we can do for you. All right.
My email is mikeo@cmg.com.
All right. Thanks, man. See, but
JP did say he wanted to.
In my mind, he would know to do that already.
Yeah. Right.
Hold on.
He's a psychic.
That's not how it works. It's all very. If you've ever been to a psychic, they explain how they can see. Like it's very personal. So like they're going to need your energy. This is all very.
It's like
your
one of those things
energy,
like
your
in the
Facebook,
movies.
your
Yeah, like where
IG.
They set up the scam ahead of time.
Yeah. They Google stuff. Yeah, I get it.
They touch you, and all of a sudden the big flashing light goes off in their head, and they see things.
It's a very one-on-one, intimate situation, and I'm
No
not,
witnesses.
and they're not going to be able to say, okay, I can win the lottery. That's not how it works.
Why?
Otherwise
No,
they
they'll
would.
say vague stuff like you're gonna come into some money soon.
Right. And that could be you found a quarter on the ground or you won the lottery.
So
yeah,
this
like
guy,
they go, oh, your grandmother? Oh, yeah, Grace. Oh, yeah, your grandmother Grace.
Yeah.
She wants you to do this. Yeah.
Someone's lying to you in your life. Oh, who could it be? My
You,
aunt?
bitch.
Yeah, your aunt. Yeah.
Yeah.
Aunt Sue, Kelly, yeah.
So what's going to happen when Arturo emails you? You're going to be like, stupid psychic, I don't believe in
There
you.
is a delete button.
Like, you're not even going to give him the time of day. I will say this.
It could go in the spam folder.
Talk to JP first because JP really does. He legitimately said he wanted a psychic.
Just reply back and go, yuck. Send that back. See how that goes.
It won't go over well.
If Arturo or Arturo emails me, I will send him in the right direction. Yeah.
At the very minimum, ask JP
Absolutely.
what he thinks.
No. Seriously.
We have a phishing button on our emails.
That's true, we do.
Report as
Send it to
spam.
Dylan. Dylan, check
my
this
God.
out. Tell me if it's real.
Did you? I did that once with something, and it was the Dan York video that came through last week. I was like, "Is this phishing?"
Oh, because you had to click on the link.
I
Yeah.
didn't click on a link. I didn't want to do it.
Never doing that.
Somebody in this room,
Oh, God. It was probably
sitting
me.
in front of a mic, has failed the phishing test a few times.
You failed the phishing test, Corey? Alex, you failed the phishing test?
Hard.
What do you mean it's hard?
It's hard.
Why didn't you open with this, Mike? We could have roasted this guy for hours.
We're missing out.
We got all day tomorrow.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh, we
hold
got
on
to get
a
into
second.
this tomorrow.
It's 1 o'clock.
Yeah.
It is.
That's crazy that you failed the fishing twice.
3 times.
Like 3 or 4 times.
Oh my
Stop
God.
clicking on
Four
stuff.
times.
Now,
Four
don't you-
times you get terminated.
What an idiot.
Don't you have
They're
to?
so obvious. Like you cannot watch the videos and then the questions pop up and you go, well, that's obviously the answer.
But don't you have to take like a whole nother set of videos and stuff when you fail one?
Yeah, but one of them, like Mike the day before, was like, "Hey, if you fill out your schedule early, you can possibly win a gift card." And then the next day, I got an email about that. I'm like, "Oh, well, the first email."
But then
was
also in
true.
the meeting, I also said, if you're suspicious of anything, text me and I'll let you know.
That was after the
Exactly.
fact. That was way after. That was like 2 months after.
The questions say like a female worker bends over to pick something. What'd she do? Slap her on the ass? Ask, does the curtain match the drapes or not look? And he's like, oh, I don't know.
No, that's the training.
There's
you're
one or two
talking about.
things it could be.
That's the sexual
Talking about
harassment.
the
Yeah.
training. He's talking about like he got an email and he clicked on it.
Still.
If there's plexiglass up in the studio, do you draw penises?
All
on
right,
it?
all
Did you go,
right.
yeah.
All right. We're doing callbacks now?
Oh, it's been fun. Thank you to everyone who called in. Another round of Dead Guy tomorrow, I promise. This one will be harder.
No, I
Thanks.
think that was a good one.
Thank you to Monica for running the board. Congratulations, Alex. You popped your cherry.
How you
Have a
feel?
pineapple
Used and
tonight.
abused?
Good luck on the
Great.
fishing
Money's on the
email.
dresser.
Thank you to Corey. Thank you to Dizzy. Stay tuned next. Dizzy will be hanging out here.
Yeah.
The John Sending Show. Cash tomorrow. JP Show, 102.5 The Bone.
I open up the paper, there's a story of an actor.
You're listening to JP on 102.5 The Bone. We are Real Raw Radio. 102.5 The Bone. Tell us what you think.
Makes me feel good.
Head to the 102.5 The Bone app now and leave us an open mic. The Open Mic on the free 102.5 The Bone app is sponsored by 1-800-ASK-GARY.
102.5 The Bone and Stella Artois are on a mission to find the best wings in the Bay. Voted Timeout Sports Bar, Whiskey Wings Oldsmar, and Angry Pepper Tap House. Scan the QR code. Vote and you can win Stella swag, beer, bragging rights. You decide. Go to thebestwingsinthebay.com for details.
When it really matters, choose Farrah & Farrah. Here for you, here for good. Tampa.
If you've been injured in a car accident, call Pound Law from your cell phone. Morgan & Morgan.
Summer is here, and it's time to get your backyard ready where you always wanted it to be. From custom patios and pavers to upgraded driveways, Waterman Properties is your go-to for bringing your summer vision to life. Whether you're remodeling, rebuilding, or repairing from a storm, Waterman Properties handles everything from demolition to install with expert care and zero runaround. Visit watermanproperties.net or call 813-715-7383. It's Waterman Properties. Your vision is their mission. Hit them up today and tell them Mike Calta sent you.
Market volatility isn't slowing down. If you're nearing retirement, now is not the time to wait and see. Every day of uncertainty can put your future at risk. It's time to diversify. I'm Jeff Jr. with Trajan Wealth, and I want you to know you can create certainty, locking in guaranteed income for life. This means predictable, stable cash flow, even in turbulent times. You've worked too hard to leave your retirement to chance. Right now, there are options to receive up to 30% upfront or annual growth of up to 10% for retirement income. That's up to $30,000 upfront or up to $10,000 per year on $100,000, all guaranteed for retirement income. Don't wait. Call Trajan today at 813-550-1000. That's 813-550-1000.
Annuity guarantees are based on the claims paying ability of the issuing insurance company. Any examples provided are hypothetical. Annuities are issued with prospectus and sales brochures and should be reviewed carefully before funding as features and benefits vary. DBA in most states as Trajan Wealth Insurance Solutions.
I don't know what the weather looks like where you are right now, but right here it is pouring rain. A great time to get into the dry air conditioning environment of Pin Chasers. Go to pinchasers.net to reserve your lane or check out the nightly specials. You can save a ton of money and have an absolute blast. Free shoe rental, free socks, great food and drink. Always an awesome time at Pin Chasers.
Bowling, food, and fun at Pin Chasers.
Do you know a teacher that desperately needs a vacation? Well, I'm here to help. I'm attorney Mo DeWitt, and I'm giving one lucky teacher a free cruise. All you have to do is nominate them at justcallmo.com/cruise. That's justcallmo.com/cruise.
The cat named Mo from Dugarabo Live, primetime, baby. For all American gunslingers on US 19 in Newport Richie, it's Newport Richie's #1 gun range